Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Yeah, I didn't get the tap in. Good morning. Free Agent Radio, Media Room 360. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legends. We are up in here. Let me lower this phone. Oh man,
G-Von. Good morning, G-Von. What up?
Good morning to everybody on my Instagram Live. Don't forget you can download Free Agent Radio. It's absolutely free. If you want to listen, if you want to watch us on TV, it's Media Room 360. Let me see if my media joint is working. On all the Roku, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Just download it.
No excuse.
We had one dude yesterday called us for advice. He actually said he was listening on Free Agent Radio and watching on Media Room 360. Shout out to the homie. I hope everything's going right with you.
Nyla.
I hope everything's okay. Nyla has entered the building.
Nyla's usually on IG, so she's on YouTube today. Good morning, Nyla.
Nyla said, F all that. I want to hear all the conversation. I want to hear everything that's going on. There you go, Nyla. Welcome. All right. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Jay. How's everything going? How you doing?
Good. I slept good. It was a good night. Good night. Today is what? Friday. It's Friday. Yeah,
yes,
everything was good. Everything was good.
DJ Cam, Mr. Fully Vaccinated. Have you recovered? Yeah. Are you good on a Friday? Have you made it?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm back to normal. Yep.
Back to absolutely normal. I get my second shot. June 5th, I get my second shot. So, all right. So vaccination. What's amazing is that I forgot the mandate is over in Texas. So I went to the store with my mask all tucked up and covering the nose.
And they're looking at you.
I looked at the lady and the girl. I said, "Y'all ain't got your mask on." I said, "Yo, I forgot we don't have to wear a mask." I said, "Yo, I'm not even fully vaccinated." I took my mask off. I said, "Damn it, listen, man, I'm playing. I want to play with y'all. Tell you, it's different out here in Texas.
Still, Mike.
It's different out here in Texas, homie. I feel good.
But you're not fully, you only got one shot. You got to have, Joe Biden said you need to have both.
F Joey B, F his ass.
That was a trigger, Cam.
F him. The Dallas Mavericks, they at their first home playoff game, they having 12,000 fans. Mark Cuban was like, if it wasn't for the NBA, I'll open this B up. He said, I would have opened it up to full capacity if it wasn't for the NBA restrictions. So they're going to be 12. We getting there, y'all. It's going to be a good summer, y'all. It's going to be a good summer. I promise. It's going to be a good summer. Let's think positively. Let's think positive. I got a comedy show June 17th that's going to sell out. Let's think positively. Yes. And for those just joining us, the one thing I do know is that Spank, the comedian Spank, from Kevin Hart's Plastic Cup Boys will be on the show today.
Yeah, and actor. I was watching Tom and Jerry the movie. I said, wait, that sounds just like Spank to me.
Yeah.
He's in movies now. Okay, Spank.
He was in a movie before that. He had a small scene in one of Kevin's movies before that. They stole his car. I forget what movie it was. They stole his car. They carjacked him. And he had to get out the car. So he'll be on here. Oh boy, I got stories to tell y'all today. Boy,
morning, Ashley.
Ashley, good morning. All right, what else? Give us the rundown. What we could talk about, because I know what I'm about to talk about. I'm gonna wait to talk about this.
It's several things. It was Gary Owen is in the news again. He got his ex-wife situation going on and the money that she's saying that she needed, and he's like, stop bothering me, basically. There was this masseuse in the news I saw, apparently giving out some interesting style massages.
Disgusting.
And he has a lot of clients. Also, allegations against the singer Prince. There's some allegations of alleged abuse.
This is crazy.
A former artist as well. Sinead O'Connor is in the news. Steve Harvey, Future did allegedly a diss song and
ain't no allegedly. I heard it. He came at one of the kings of comedy. You're foul for that. You're a foul rapper, Future. You're foul for coming at Steve Harvey. The man is in his 60s. That's not fair. Go ahead.
Also, we should have one of our listeners, loyal listeners. She has an album coming out, Music Emerald. She should be joining the show a little later on as well, to show some love. We support our people that support us. So she has an album out today, and we're going to have her pop on as well. So yeah, those are several things. And of course, we got the Dr. Aaron Smith coming up at 8:00 Eastern, 7:00 Central. There's some stuff in the news, body cam footage about the Mr. Green, is the Mr. Brown case. So many things that the doctor is going to give us some updates on and go from there.
Let's get to this dirty business called these masseuses on YouTube.
Yes.
Nada says she's at the Arlington Improv. It's going down June 17th. These masseuses who are acting like they're professional, who are rubbing and damn near sticking stuff in women while they massage them. And Jay Black
sticking stuff in women? I don't.
Yo, they're damn near. Like it's ridiculous. And y'all women are in my Instagram live. Don't you think you slick? Matter of fact, show the video. Show the video of this porn that they call a massage. Show this video. Damn it. I'm on Instagram live. I'm gonna see if y'all can watch it here.
So he for IG live, and if you listen on Free Agent Radio, she has her hips in the air and he's rubbing her waist and
her ass is damn near in his face.
Well, he has a mask on.
But I don't care.
He's protected.
Kobe, whatever.
He's protected.
Look at this. They got the masseuse has the butt in his stomach and his legs are under her. He's straddling her.
I've done that. I've done that before.
Yeah, we've all done it when we were having sex.
I've done that.
Look
at this nonsense.
Nice.
Look at him. You gonna tell me he's not aroused right now? Really? He got that oil on him?
If he's a professional, I don't think he would be aroused.
They're called masseuse. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! They wouldn't be aroused because he's a professional. Get your ass out of it. But he shoots his penis up with Novocaine so he can't feel nothing.
I'm a masseuse also. Then, if that's the case,
it was safe.
It's nonsense.
He had a mask. It was safe. Like he was protected, I guess.
When I went to get my massage by professionals, they said once you call somebody a masseuse, you never call anybody a masseuse because a masseuse means a happy ending.
Wow.
Tell y'all ladies something. If you got a man, take your ass to that masseuse and don't come home. Like live there, stay right there. Y'all are now in a committed relationship.
That's a committed relationship.
Y'all are now in a committed relationship. You should have just let him knock it down. You should have just let him knock it down because you cheated.
That's a setup.
You perceive that as cheating.
That is absolutely cheating.
That's called great foreplay.
Amazing foreplay. Close your box. Stop.
That is not cheating.
That is absolutely cheating. That is absolutely cheating. She got his ass in his stomach. He got a hard penis.
It's a massage. It ain't no different.
That's not a massage. That's not a professional massage.
When y'all go,
right.
That's when like the same thing when y'all go like the Deshaun Watson. Those are the kind of massages he went to get. So now it's somebody for the ladies to do all that.
That don't mean his were professional. His weren't professional either. This knucklehead was going to people's apartments, worth $50 million going to apartment complexes to get massages. Dummy. Stupid dummy.
Well, this guy goes to hotels or even your house.
Yes.
First he was at a hotel.
Yeah.
It's all cheating. Let a chick be rubbing on me like that. I got my stuff and my butt tooted up on her stomach and she's rubbing my lower back and all. Get the f out of here.
You gonna have your butt tooted up on her stomach.
and I think those were kind of mild. If you look at his IG page.
No, real talk, because when you get a massage, they be having you in all type of awkward situations. You're like, what the hell? Do we really have to do?
Motel 6.
You want to see an awkward situation? Watch a trainer on the sidelines with an NBA basketball player when they pull the hamstring and they got to lift his leg all the way up and they rubbing furiously. Y'all cheating ass women. Y'all getting massages at hotels. Shut your cheating ass. You.
That's not cheating.
You betrayal. You lying vaginas.
It's not a lie. It's a massage.
Whatever. Y'all leaving all there, all juices all flowing.
That's not cheating. I think y'all have a double standard.
I just told you Deshaun was cheating too if he was in a relationship. You know when you go to a real what do they call it? A massage therapist or a masseuse. You know the difference.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
He wasn't even doing nothing to the ass except just rubbing it like it was a pet. Like what was that?
You have to, sometimes it's stress and tension back there.
Wow.
Yeah, it is stress and tension. It's called a stress intense penis that was back there. That's where the stress was at.
And I was so curious. I reached out to our friends at Touch and Skin. I was like, wait, is this real? Because the guy literally has a ton of clients. In his page, he has a business page, and I mean, it's all type of races, body sizes.
Oh yeah,
it's a whole process. And let me see what she says. She got a voicemail.
Not professional. That is like, what would you call that, Lima?
That's one of those sensual massages.
That's one of those sensual massages. That wouldn't be something like we would offer at our professional facility. That's something that a lot of men have been able to get away with because, some women just be nasty and they don't want to, they just want, to be rubbed on. They don't care if it's professional or not. But yeah, definitely not legit.
Yeah, so she said definitely not legit.
Definitely not legit, you scandalous. Now, if you single, go get it. If you single, I ain't mad at you. Go knock that out. Matter of fact, bring a little toy with you too. If you single, you might as well get it all down. You might as well just, bring the rabbit, the bullet, bring the squirrel, bring bring the mouse trap, bring it all. Just bring all your toys.
Not the mouse trap.
Silver tongue, bring it all. Just you might as well line them up, girl. Especially if you one of the multiple orgasmic women. Boy, an hour right there, your stuff would be on empty after you get that massage. You would be on empty. You would be orgasmed out. But be in a relationship. Go ahead, tempt the hands of fate. And let that video pop out of that massage. Let him find out that that's the dude that's doing the massages to see what happens.
Yeah, something is popping out. Yeah.
What's his name?
Stressed. Penis P. What up, Cabby?
Let me find it.
It's called penis in your stomach.
What is this guy's name? I don't.
But that visual of Mike having his butt up on somebody's stomach, boy.
The lust experience is one of the IG page. The lust.
Yeah, on a chick. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, with the chick. She I'm saying no. I've never had it. I'm saying, but if a chick asked me, if my butt was all up on her and her legs were under my legs and she was rubbing on my booty, you might as well get naked. Just get naked now.
Funny. Yeah, Shiny one.
I might need it.
The lust experience, Shiny. Go to the lust experience on IG. You'll see some other clips.
Go ahead.
I need it.
Yeah, this has been he do the necks, he do the feet.
At the professional ones, they'll they ask you if you want something to drink, like a bottle of water or coffee. You go to him, he just hands you condoms. He's like, what type of condoms do you need?
Oh God. This is legit. I mean, not legit, but he's making money off. He's an entrepreneur.
No, I'm not mad
at him.
How much
does he charge?
How would I know that? No.
Oh, well, I thought you had all the.
See, sometimes some of the questions go a little too far for me. I wouldn't know how much you charge.
It all depends what you're looking for. It all depends what you're looking for, girl.
It varies. The price varies.
Price varies.
The size too, right? The size got to matter because some of these girls, he has some really heavy set women that he's massaging as well. I'm like, I wonder what costs more.
If you want the vagina rejuvenation, he's got there's probably gonna be more. Show the clip again with music. Yeah, we need the porn music in the background. Go ahead. Show the clip again. I'm gonna show you what it really sounds like. Show the clip again. Yeah, girl, you stressed out right there. Is that stress? You got, oh yeah, turn that right there. Oh wow, yeah. Oh man, work must be tough for you. Oh, yep. Yeah, I feel it right here. I feel, yeah. Yeah, have you done your taxes? You haven't done, you have not done your taxes, have you? I see you. Did you get an extension? Did you get an extension on your taxes, girl?
That's what he talking about.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I got you right there. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, right there. Right. Yeah. Don't even worry about what you feeling. Don't worry about. Oh, I wear sweatpants. It's easier for me to work in sweatpants, baby. That's all it is. There you go. This ass cheek right here. Oh my God. You hear that music. You walking from Massachusetts.
I think he's playing like what was he playing? Jodeci?
Yeah, he had music.
Music.
You know he was playing some Jodeci. He got to.
He's playing
Trey
Jodeci.
song.
Mr. Take Your that song. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Stay Your Girl in the background playing. I was like, oh,
the ignorance on that, man.
Little subliminals. Okay.
The ignorance on that is horrible. Yeah, Kenny G in the back. New. Get your girl. Now, y'all single women, go get it. Especially some of y'all older cougars who probably, maybe you don't really want to deal with a relationship anymore. You just go to that. Go pay that and get it off. Go ahead. Go make it happen. I ain't mad at you. But if you're in a relationship, go ahead. Y'all play.
Yeah,
In a relationship be on that.
No way.
At least when we go to the strip club, you already know we ain't trying to make believe that we going to the strip club for nothing else except to watch the booties and to get the lap dances and all that stuff. You already know what this is.
So what's the difference? You gonna go get a lap dance? What's the difference with her getting up?
That's exactly what I'm saying. There is no difference.
Yeah.
So you all wrong. Everybody wrong. Two wrongs make a wrong. Two wrongs make a wrong. Disgusted. Shawnee about to get one. All I know, Shawnee, if you go get one, you better make sure you bring your phone and get us some footage. Don't go. Yeah, you better tape it.
And put it on OnlyFans or Fans Only, whatever the name of that site is.
Put it right on this morning show. And we need you in that same position. We need you in that same position. Booty tooted up. I'm like, yo.
Shani, you really would do that? You would let him do that to you?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, go get his information for real. Let's get Shawnee up in this room.
The lust experience. Okay.
You just bring that footage. This is the deal. You ain't gotta pay for nothing. You get an hour, but just bring the footage. That's all we need.
Okay, done.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
And we need the audio too, because if a moan slip out, we need to hear the whole thing. If one of them things slip out, we need that whole thing, man. That is absolutely hilarious. Nothing greater than sex or the teasing of sex. No business will ever, I don't care with all the technology in the world, no business. Yeah, they literally have, I actually saw this. I think I still have it. I don't think I sent it to y'all. There's a vibrator for couples, right? They say it's for couples, but for anybody. So you get a part, you get this part, the woman gets one part, the dude gets another thing, right? Y'all connected to your phones. Y'all connected by Bluetooth. So when she uses, she uses the toy on her, which is shaped like what he has.
Okay.
His, which is shaped like a vagina, moves as she moves. Like whatever move she does, it simulates it.
When I move, you move.
Oh,
just like that.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
No, that one I was like, yo, what? So anything she does, or in his thing, it moves in conjunction. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, anything to get somebody either to get close to an orgasm, you can't beat that business. That business is always going to thrive.
Can't beat that business.
You can't. I don't care about Bill Gates. Listen, the only reason why there isn't like a billionaire porn thing is because there's just too much porn. Like, nobody can corner the market. Like, there's just too much. Like, I would love to know how much Pornhub is worth. I would love to know how much Pornhub is actually worth and who actually owns Pornhub. But as long as, look, women who have respectable jobs, who probably go to church, Bible study, they probably godmothers and great godmothers and they're super godmothers are going to this man to get their butt tooted up and their asses rubbed. That's what I'm talking about. It just doesn't matter what. It has nothing to do with morals. Just don't be in a relationship and let that man find out.
Now ain't nobody gonna be able to go get a massage.
Yeah, because if it's my house and I own the house, I'm just gonna lock you out. If it's your house, I'm gonna burn that bitch down. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I was just joking.
Pornhub's net worth is 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion.
It should even be more than that. Damn.
So what's on Pornhub? I've never seen this site.
It's the greatest thing ever. I stopped going on it. It's the greatest thing ever, Shawnee. It's like, it's a menu. You go on, the screen comes on, right? It's a menu of anything you want. Like, let's say, what's your fantasy, Shawnee? What gets you popping? What's something that you like? Just tell me. 2 billion.
2 billion. All right.
Let's just say you like.
What did he say?
No. I looked at a different site.
It sounded like he said 2 men. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
There you go. 2 men in a cup. 2 men in a cup.
We should have never let her see that massage thing. Her mind is all over the place now.
Mike said, "What's your fantasy, Shawnee?" That's what he said. He said, "What was your fantasy?"
Well, you don't tell me your fantasy. What are you attracted to? Like, do you like light-skinned men, dark-skinned men? Now, what is your preference?
Just black men.
Black men. Okay, boom. So you got black men. Do you like them 6 foot tall? Do you like them 5'7"? Do you like them? What do you like?
Under 5 feet.
No. Okay, let's go with, I guess, 6 feet.
Bam. You can customize your porn to what you want. You can customize it. Like, you put it in. You'll be like, black men. Like, you can just type that bad boy in and 1 trillion of them will come up. And you just go like, it's a buffet of porn.
So are they professional people?
Listen,
porn
gets even better. You can get the professionals, or you can get the homemade videos. And sometimes the homemade videos, because you feel like they're not acting, so you're like, this is the one I really like. You realize that these people are doing it for real, even though the actors are doing it for real. But it's everything. Like, you got the home videos, you got the professional. If you need little people and you're into little people and that's what you want, you can type in little people and bam, little people humping all over the place. There's a bunch of little people.
So people, like regular people, can upload their videos to this site?
They make money off of it too.
So it's like a fans only.
Yeah, except that there's no whole bar. There's no bars or whatever that is. There's no rule. There's no rules, damn it. There's no rules. They just go all the way in. Now, the home videos, a lot of them have mastered not showing their faces. That's one thing. But then some of them don't give a damn.
Man, you sound like an expert on Pornhub, Mike.
No, I'm telling you, I was out here in Texas by myself for a while. But then I said, no, I'm not messing with Pornhub because I didn't even I don't like how there can be some weird screens on Pornhub. And my fear was, what if you tap one by mistake? Ain't nobody gonna believe you.
That is in your search history. Forever.
Sex with bullfrogs. I happened to tap it by mistake. Now all of a sudden I got sex with bullfrogs on my no.
Your algorithms and your feed.
I don't even like frogs. I don't like frogs. I don't like frog legs. I don't like none of that. I wasn't really a Kermit fan, actually, let it be told. Kermit wasn't the best one in the Muppets.
Freaky Friday, Kathy.
But they have it like that to where it's like little fetishes like that.
Girl, if you just want to see feet and somebody do it, it's there. If Pornhub was out when I was a kid, I would have the strongest hands in the world. Let me tell you something. I would have never left my room.
Damn a stress ball.
I would have never left my room But my thing is, there's some freaky stuff that I don't want to joke about, and that's what appalled me. That there's some things that they have on there that I was like, wait a second, that shouldn't be on here.
Took it too far.
Yeah. That should there was some things I was like, why would you put that on there? Like, even be some weird stuff like having sex with your stepdaughter. Like, why would you put that on there?
So as a user, you buy a subscription, or what happens, or do you pay each
that
time?
joint is just free. That is free.
Oh,
And they just make money off all the advertisements they got on there. And then all the ladies, they have their own. They had the original OnlyFans or fans only OnlyFans or whatever. They had the original on there because they're women who have their own thing that you go to there. They'll have their square and you just go to there and they just work. Like they're so. It's so crazy.
He said they just work.
If you go to it, like literally, them cats will be sitting there like waiting for their followers to go up, and they'll just be looking at you, right? Just chilling like a normal person until work. They'll be looking at their phone like, what time is it? And they'll be like 6 o'clock. They hit a button. Next thing you know, it's like out of nowhere. I was like, this is amazing, but it's disgusting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Pornhub.
Sound like fun. Maybe I'll explore just to see for the fun of it.
Nah, you not gonna do that because you want your scrapple and bacon. So
yeah. My wife, we good. She don't be tripping.
No, she don't. She just run everything.
No.
There you go. The triggers. Here go the triggers.
Yeah.
I'm happy Friday, y'all. Y'all not trigger me. I'm happy Friday. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go knock that out. But I am going to tell you something. All y'all people on Instagram Live, I am going to tell you how I am connected to one of the biggest stars on the planet.
We need picture proof. Yeah, send that to Shawnee, whatever you got.
Planet. On the freaking planet. And I got proof. Connected. I don't know how long I can do this morning show.
Oh, it's like that.
Because I think my connection may be taking me up. Like, I'll still do it, but y'all gotta understand, Jay, you're gonna have to hold, you have to carry your weight. I ain't gonna be able to be here every day after this. After this star reaches out and changes my life, people on Instagram Live, y'all think I'm playing. I'm gonna post everything.
Once or twice a week if we're lucky. Via phone.
Unless we just record the whole week. Like, let's just get together on Sunday and record the whole week and just send it out.
Something going down then. Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm talking superstar.
Can we come back? Can we take a break and come back with that? I'm curious.
I'm doing the most. Nobody's ever teased anything like this. Radio, they used to kill us. You gotta tease. Make a tease. How about this? My life will change with the acknowledgement of a superstar who acknowledged my greatness.
Superstar. Here we go with a superstar.
I'm talking about
not no reality star. Reality star.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I spit on reality star. I poo reality. I'm better than any reality star. Oh, I'm being acknowledged by somebody in the arts. Man, never disrespect me with that petty reality.
A star, a big star.
Not no radio. Radio personalities don't count neither.
Hey, my friend, I am a star in radio. Please fall back.
I know you are.
Let's see.
You are.
Fall back. I acknowledge myself.
No peer.
No, who needs a peer? They do what? This stuff called radio is easy.
So Megan Good, maybe?
Whoa, please. She's a beautiful lady, but she's not on my level.
Okay. So not Megan Good. All right.
This is
big.
I'm talking about somebody who changed the industry. I'm talking who can make things happen.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, well, I can't say she's not on my level.
Man, I want to know who. Wow.
Okay, let's take $1 billion plus.
But on that level, like this person is, we would say, because I hate just stomping on Kim Kardashian. This person has little. I'll just say it. He has actual talent. He has actual talent. I'm not gonna say.
So it's a he. Okay,
it is a he.
Okay,
actual talent.
That was down. 50%.
Okay, so let's see.
Mover and shaker, baby.
The mover and a shaker.
A mover and a shaker. Who's a good dancer? Let's see.
It's not a dancer. Don't you trying to downgrade what I'm doing?
I'm looking for clues. Like it's a mass singer. I'm trying to get clues. He's a mover
Usher?
and a shaker.
Maybe Usher.
Usher ain't on this level. I'm trying to tell y'all when I tell you who acknowledged my greatness yesterday, and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna take this black and mild break. Y'all stay on Instagram Live. No, y'all get off, and I will come back. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Wow. I'm going to apologize to you directly to your face for jokes that I wrote. Simply for the stuff that Wendy Williams started about you.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And stuff that she said, and we ain't got to get into all that.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, I didn't know whether they were true or not. I was just trying to get a check and write some comedy behind those jokes.
Yeah.
How did you deal with those rumors and what was being said about you being a superstar and iconic other superstars? How'd you deal with that?
Listen, it was tough, and more so, it wasn't tough for me. I'm good. It's like, listen. Most people look at me and you think I sing and I put a mic in my hand. But for those that do know me, they know I ain't got no problem putting a fist down somebody's throat. I'm that guy.
R&B thug. I love
never, it. And it was not so much about me, more so than it was about my family. Because they don't understand that stuff, that when people are making up lies and rumors, they don't get it's, they only know that other people, their friends and family members or other people believe that stuff. And so you got to, when you, like you was just saying, it's like, people don't realize when you're doing something to someone like that, it's like you're not just impacting them or affecting them. You forget about they have family, and I at the end of the day, I remember saying, I was like, who started this? And I said, I remember someone telling me one day, and it was like, listen, my friend, welcome to showbiz. And guess what? You have now made it. Because they were saying every male artist that comes out and have a huge following with women, you're always going to be considered gay. They call you all kinds of names. And I was just like, wow, well, I don't want to be in the business. That's what I got to take on. Right. But the reality was that was a part of the journey. And yes, did it hurt? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, the one thing I never wavered from, whether it's my friend, my best friend, my brother, Eddie, I never walked in front or behind. I was like, listen, I don't get whatever somebody's got to say. The one thing that has never happened throughout all of the rumors and all that stuff, nobody ever walked up to me and in my face or has ever asked or said anything crossways to me about that. They would all talk behind, but I always said a real man can come. And I've always said, if you come here in front of me talking that, and I said, if you walk away on 2 feet, I'll be whatever you want me to be.
No, and you know what's crazy, Johnny, and how immature, and how hungry we are. And I'm not taking myself out of the business. I have been hungry to try and crack a joke to make people laugh or whatever. But then I think about it, the way you and Eddie were rolling, and I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
If somebody saw me and Jay Black, we together all the time.
All the time. Let me tell you.
Yeah, like Jay stayed, when Jay drank too much, he stayed upstairs in my house.
Yeah, I was let me tell you, I think everybody at some point, maybe you haven't, but most people in their life, you only hope and pray and wish that you'll find and have a best friend, somebody that you will tell and can ride or die. Listen, I never questioned anything that Eddie did or said, and all I knew and have always felt and said, because that's my brother, my road dog, I'm like, yo, let's rock. What we doing? Who do we got to go and fight? What are we doing? Never questioned anything and was like, what they said. And I remember Eddie saying one day, he said somebody was doing a joke. He was doing a comedy one night, and somebody was yelling and screaming and yelling and screaming. And he told him, he said, shut up, nigga, before I knock you out with my wallet. And I used to use that, but I always said, I was like, hey, listen, man, at the end of the day, you know, when you hear people talk and people being, I chop it up as just people being envious and jealous, because at some point, who wouldn't want to be his best friend?
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in. Tap in. The next break gonna be we're gonna have to do a little longer, y'all, because I didn't get to run in my car. So I gotta run in my car. Shawnee, I want to send you some of this evidence right here. But I don't want you to look at it. I'll play fair.
Okay.
Look at it.
You don't want to look at it. She has to look at it. Upload it.
I know. Just it's gonna come to you. All right, before I send it, no, I'm not. No, because she's gonna cheat. She's gonna have to look at it. Okay.
You can see if I look down. If I look down, then I'm looking at it.
Well, how you
I was gonna just don't look. Just don't look. Don't upload it yet.
Okay.
Because what we'll do is we'll do this break, and y'all won't believe me. Like y'all won't believe me. Then I'll have the evidence. So I sent it to you. I texted to you. So yesterday I'm at the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Let me not. I don't want to shortchange my story. Instagram Live got to hear this. Y'all all got to hear this. Everybody got to hear. So I'm at the gym, and I'm trying to get right. Let me see. You know what? Let me get everybody on here. Let me get Jay Black. Let me get Shawnee on here. Let's see, because I need everybody to hear how my greatness has finally been acknowledged, and
let me see.
And my life is literally on the verge of changing forever. Let me just put Shawn, because I need Shawnee's reaction when she's like, wow, Mike, you're right. I don't know how much longer we're gonna have you. I don't know.
Good morning, Billy. What up?
I don't know how much longer.
Wait a minute, Billy. What you mean? I gotta ask.
I missed something. Billy. She said something last night on the show, Billy.
Hold up, Billy. Hold up. All right. All right, no, that's a good one. But Billy, just hang on, because I'm about to speak on how greatness acknowledged me about the Viola Davis pick.
Oh, I was talking about Jay.
Thanks, Billy, for the insight. No, we're gonna get into it.
Okay. Oh, you was talking slick.
Wow.
Everybody on my IG, welcome to Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. You want to listen to the show, download Free Agent Radio. If you want to watch the show, Media Room 360 on your Roku, and you can see it just like that. Apple TV, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. But if you want it on that flat screen, go ahead, get it on there. So I'm at the gym. I'm working it out. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm doing my job. I got the whole routine written out. I'm doing jump ropes. I'm doing lunges. I'm doing all types of just working, right? I'm actually sweating. I'm working. So as I'm doing all that, I already know what the finale is. The finale is I got to hit this special treadmill that they have at this gym, which burns 50% more calories because you don't turn it on. You do all the work. Like, it doesn't move, and then you jump on it. Your legs have to move it. Beautiful thing. So I need something, right? I need something to take my mind. I'm sick of music. Like, I have so much music. Like, I listen to everything. I listen to the grimiest hip hop songs, and then I listen to Barry Manilow. Like, that's just me. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, ever since Freeway, the rapper Freeway was singing Vanessa Carlton. I bought the song. I needed the song, so I was like, and I love you. I could smoke a blunt today. I just changed the words. All right, so, but I'm tired of it. I'm sick of music. So I said, you know what? The go-to is Instagram. So I go to Instagram, I'm scrolling, and I follow Will Smith, and Will Smith has a very entertaining Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Very entertaining. Okay. So I go, I scroll past it. Then, I'm looking at DJ Envy, who's a friend of ours. He's on vacation, so I check DJ Envy's photos because he's on a super extravagant, just make you realize that your girl should hate you for not providing this vacation for her. Like, Stacey should despise me right now. Stacey should look at me while I'm sleeping and say, you're a loser. Like, she should just say that, right? I scroll. I check Jay's page every once in a while to see if I got to repost something.
Okay.
I check Shawnee's page, like, you know, to see what's going on. I look at DJ Can's page, check out everything going on, and then I scroll back to Will Smith, and I'm like, let me just see, because sometimes he does those videos that are like all technology driven. So he has a picture of him jogging, right? He's jogging in like a overcast scene, and he's on the road. I don't know if it's a track or a road, and he says, caption this motivational poster right here. Let me see what you would say. What would you write on here? I'm bored as hell. I put something on there, and it's just him by himself, and I put some of the most important journeys have to be traveled alone.
Ooh, that's deep.
Bang.
Okay.
I'll put it up there. I'm gone. I'm on my, and then, you know, you get your notifications, you get people who might start following you. So I go to that screen. And damn if Will Smith didn't like my damn post.
What? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Willie style. Will Smith didn't like
damn this. If Will Smith, he ain't like nobody. At one point, the dude had 20,000 comments, and I had the only like.
Wow. Oh, we gotta clap that up.
I had the only like. Now, there are people on Instagram saying Will Smith did not like what you put. Yes, he mother did. What y'all girls be saying? I got receipts.
You got receipts?
I got receipts. I got receipts on here. I got receipts about this.
Wait a minute. Stacey said nope. That's his team.
Nope. Wrong, Stacey.
I don't know. Well, why would his team only like one comment?
Wrong. Will be on there. Because I see him go back with other celebrities. They go back and forth. Stacey, you're a hater. I got receipts, Stacey. Stacey, enjoy me while you have me, Stacey.
Take that comment down. Yeah, Stacey don't know.
I love to hate. Nope, that's the team. Stacey, you better enjoy me while I'm regular.
Wow.
You better enjoy Michael Shaw while he's regular. About to be a superstar up in this joint. I'm just waiting for Will to reach out and be like, yo, I think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use that quote.
No, that quote is dope.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see the receipt. I look. Wow.
Is there anything that can get me in trouble on there? Is it just a bunch of people liking stuff, right? Nothing crazy on there,
Probably
right?
could have cropped it out. Probably could have cropped it. Yeah, if you got to.
No, ain't nothing on here crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't put you out there like that anyway, though.
No, my dumb ass, I put myself out there. I sent it to you.
Nah. We're going to make sure.
So Will Smith liked your, and he like, what he said, like 25,000 comments. Jesus.
Look at there.
Right. I can't see. See, you got to zoom in for me.
Okay, let me make it bigger.
He's going to make it bigger.
I can't see that. I don't believe it.
I mean, you know, I do have some engagement going on my gram. I do have some engagement going on. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but I feel that.
What's going to happen?
Huh?
When you say you don't know when it's going to happen.
I feel when
what?
I feel that it won't be too long before Will DMs me and says we're going to use the quote, and then he'll the quote for something because he's a stand-up guy. He won't just jack it. And he'll be like, listen, how about
Imagine that. You see a commercial and it's sometimes in life you
most important journey. Yeah, sometimes have to be traveled alone.
And then it's a logo.
Listen, y'all can play if you want. That's not the type of dude Will Smith is. Will Smith isn't a cheater or a liar. He's not that dude.
What?
Overbook Productions.
So I figure it like this. Yeah, interview. That's it. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, wait. Just, you know, I don't want to bother the man. The man is busy. Like, he is busy. I can't just say, yo, jump on the radio, jump on our show. Look at that. Will Smith, the most important journey sometimes must be traveled alone. Damn. And that's my joint right there.
Okay, Mike.
Well done, Mike.
Thank you very much.
It took you 37 minutes to get to that comment, though. That like, okay. I see that too.
That's pretty fast, though.
That's what I was about to say. It's actually pretty fast.
He was sitting there looking.
Like, wait, did Will say that? Yeah, the double
Listen here.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this is how I see. This is how there are many scenarios in my head on how this is going to play out. Right? There are a lot of scenarios in my head that how this is going to play out. One scenario is that, like I said, he's going to want to use the quote. Right? He's going to want to use the quote. He may want to put it up, and he wants to do it fairly. So he'll probably fly me out. Right? Just come on out. We're going to discuss something, and we'll go out there, and I'll talk to Big Willie. Big Will.
Okay.
Guy.
Okay.
Now, by this time, he probably might. Don't let anybody steal your dream. Thank you, Kathy. And by this time, he's probably already looked at my page. So he sees there's a lot of personality here. He sees what we're doing. So he's like, so now when I get in front of him, I dazzle him. That's all. I know a guy shouldn't say it about another guy, but I don't care. This is about making it big. I dazzle Big Will. I dazzle him with charisma. I dazzle him.
Wait, I'm still stuck. This is all from his like, right? I'm just clicking like, right? This is where we still at. I just want to make sure I'm still there. Okay.
The power of the like.
So he liked it. So now, listen, when I get there, he sends, he gonna send something to pick me up. So it's gonna be something crazy. You know what I mean? It's gonna be, okay, maybe it's not crazy because we don't know each other like this. So maybe it's just an Escalade, right? He picks me up. Bam, we get to talking, and I begin to dazzling. I bedazzle this dude. Here we go, right? Showtime. Hey, Miss Pinkett, how you doing? How you doing? Saying hi to everybody. I'm like, hey, Jada. Okay. Oh, wow. I can't believe that's actually the red table. I'm sure the red table is somewhere in the house where they're taping. Because I'm going to wind up on the red table at some point. One thing if I struggle with alcohol, she's going to want me on the red table.
Yeah, in more ways than one. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if I got to take one for the team, I take one for the team, Shawn. It's not that I want to do it.
Okay.
You're going to be in an entanglement.
Okay.
But I wouldn't even do that because I'd be like, no, I can't. I can't unless Will is telling me out of respect because he's the one.
If you want to be on this red table, you're going to be in this entanglement.
All right, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, you gotta move with the punches, girl. Whenever it happens, it happens. So by that time, he's already seen. So now, when we're sitting around, he wants to know stuff I did. So what do I say? I pop in on YouTube, relapse again. Damn, and he sees it. He probably says we probably need to reshoot this. He said, I think we probably need to reach this is something interesting. Call me. What else I heard you're a comedian. Yeah. He said, how about we go to the comedy club tonight? I get you on. Now he tested me. Mind you, everybody listen, this is because Will Smith liked my comment on his Instagram. So I know a lot of y'all like, I'm taking this way too far. You know what? That's the problem with y'all small-minded people. Y'all don't take things way too far. You have to take things way too far. We go to the comedy club. Look at that. There it is right there. Will Smith liked that. We go to the comedy club. Once I hit the stage, it's a wrap. It's on and popping.
Oh, this dude is funny.
What was the last Bad Boys? 2 or 3? What was it?
3.
3?
Third one, yeah.
Wait. No, you're not. Go ahead. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
He wants you for the what you about
Bad
to say?
Boys 4.
I'm not saying a big part in Bad Boys. I'm just saying a little piece. You know what? We're gonna use this quote. You know what? You're gonna be the police officer that everybody hates because you're really not good a cop. Like I can see the whole character, yo, and they pick with me, right? And they're always picking with me. And then Will, he gets a funny line, and he says, "You know what, Officer Garcia, the most important journey sometimes must be traveled alone. Now go take your ass and get me some coffee." Boom, boom, joke. Listen, we just work the whole thing out.
Wow.
And he leaves.
And I leave and go get him some coffee. What's going on over here? Big John Productions. What up, Big John? What's going on Instagram Live?
Wow, this is all interesting.
And don't forget, Will tried that comedy. He has a video showing how nervous he was. And you know what? I'll work it out for you, Will. You can do this comedy thing. Let me be a writer.
You know that you've met him before. Maybe he remembers you.
He might remember you, Mike.
Maybe he remembers you. Remember this?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
You were foreshadowing the future.
Look at that.
You were foreseeing their friendship.
I manifested it.
Yeah.
Look at Mike and Big Will.
Somebody on Instagram last said you are really speaking into your. I'm speaking into my. Look, I'm the most underrated person in this business. All I need is that shine. All I need is the light. That's all I need. Then when he sees what we're doing with the radio show, because I don't want to be a D head and act like I'm just gonna leave y'all like that, because I'm not. We still gonna do it, but we got to do it on a bigger platform.
Thanks, Mike.
Absolutely.
So we show him Media Room 360 Free Agent Radio. What we're doing is entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
They invest. Maybe they put us on a level of they start promoting us, and then we just go from there, guys. It's gonna happen now. I'm telling you. I'm 1,000% confident.
All right. So this all came from Will Smith posted a picture and said, "Caption is." You put a caption down.
Yes.
And he clicked the like button, and now we're on tour, and you're doing movies.
Yes.
All right. You know what? I think
I can see that. Yeah.
Johnny, stop it. No, you can't.
Yes,
Okay,
I can, because you know, when people look at their Instagram and you like a person's picture or something,
That's
they
right.
said, don't you click to see, well, let me see who this person is and what they're about. It's possible. Will Smith is
sometimes you're right. Yeah, sometimes I do. I'm like, well, who is this person? When they like a lot of them. No, when somebody like multiple images, that's when I generally will go to their page. I don't know if Mike only like one, it was one comment, but you know what?
Let him be great. Will you just let him be great in this moment? Please let him be great.
Let's be clear. I've never left a comment. The first time I leave a comment for Will Smith, bam, he likes it.
Yeah.
I've never left a comment. Somebody on my Instagram live keeps saying I talked about her at a comedy show at a place called Morgan's in Philly. I can't get into that, but the fact that you was at Morgan's, I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, Miss Craig.
The fact that you were at Morgan's, man.
Yeah.
They want to know your thoughts, Cam. What you thinking, Cam, about the liking?
That's cool. As long as we can go for the ride too.
Cam is going to start packing after we get off the show. Because Cam, listen, I want to tell you, because I'm in the quotes. Ye of little faith will be left behind. That's all I'm saying. Ye of little faith will be left behind.
My bag is already packed.
Thank you, Shawnee.
I'm ready.
Everybody was like too long.
I gotta see our itinerary first.
Ain't nobody leaving nobody.
Before I pack, I need an itinerary.
Telling you, dog.
Stacy wants to know what happened after the picture of you.
Oh, that was a concert. It was an old school concert that was in Philly, and we were backstage. Nothing. Like, he went on, he was taking pictures with everybody. Wait, Will Smith gave.
Shorty Doo-Wop got a like from Will Smith too. Where's your receipts at, Tosh?
Wait.
No, she's trying to say Will Smith gave Mike a like. She just.
Yeah. Gave Mike a like. He liked the caption. He put a thing of him jogging in an overcast. It looked like
about to get offended. Like, wait,
it might have rained. It might have rained. No, I'm not, Shorty. If you get one, you get one. That's what I'm talking about. But you got to milk it now. Listen, I'm about to catch hell on Instagram because I'm posting it. I'm gonna say I don't give a damn how many jokes y'all got. I don't give a damn. Y'all can come from my throat. Happy Friday, Will Smith, like one of my comments. Don't give a damn.
Super made a good point. You did radio for all them years in Philly. Yeah, so I'm sure he knows
that too.
Yeah, I'm sure Will. Yes. At least Charlie Mack.
Billy is agreeing with you. You need to add that picture, make a post. That's what I'm saying.
I'm add that picture, make a post. Oh, the picture that I made the post for?
Yes, and tag him in it.
And
I'll do the picture, the post. Yeah, tag him, tag Charlie Mack, check everybody that's close to him. Yeah.
Okay, Shawnee, get on it.
Okay. Okay. I'm on it.
That simple stuff of just putting letters on a post. Way past my pay grade. Way past my pay grade. And now look at I'm not calling J Black no more. For the rest of the show, he's called Ye of Little Faith. Look at Ye of Little Faith. Now it's talking about we did do radio in his hometown. Ye of Little Faith. Sorry.
A lot of support.
You gotta jump on his journey, homie. Good to see y'all folks. Bob Hill, Philly days. What up? What's going on? RP Sug, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but what's up? Ye of Little Faith, be clear.
Making a post and tagging them and all that. I like that.
I'm gonna be famous. You better come along because Will Smith likes my. If I couldn't do a post again, it probably make Will Smith my friend. Why y'all better come on?
Wow. Now
Will Smith like my post. I'm telling you, this is the beginning of the beginning.
I'm sitting there thinking that is a dope quote. That is dope. Say if he stole that and you saw that, would you have rights to that?
That's not what he does. We would have to take him to court and we'd lose. But if he could just,
you gave it up when he asked for the caption. You offered that to him.
I offered him,
and he liked this. So that's your
hopefully he'll feel bad because he probably has like $700,000 in his sneaker. Like hopefully they'll just be like, yo, just give him like $700,000.
Get him out of here.
And that's still a win. Yeah. Got 700,000 that I didn't have. I'm gonna pay off both my properties. Will Smith might be a human PPP loan. Damn it, it's gonna happen.
All right, sure. So make a post, tag that he liked it, and then post a picture of you and him together.
Shorty's on it.
Shorty, do why we need you as our PR.
Make it happen, Shorty.
Social media expert. I like that.
All right.
We got the doctor in the waiting room too.
All right, he got it. All right, now, Dr. Smith, calling Dr. Smith, paging Dr. Smith. Before you bring him on, you can bring him on, and then y'all can take a break. You want to welcome him and then take a break? Because I got to take a break. You want to welcome Smith in?
Another break? Oh no, we can.
Yeah, because I got two things I got to do, so it's gonna be a little. I need like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, so let's just wait before we bring him in. Then let's just bring him in when we come back.
Okay.
All right, y'all. This is Michael Shawn, aka Will Smith's friend, aka about to have his life changed. And that's Jay Black, no longer Jay Black, formerly known as Jay Black. That is Ye of Little Faith.
I need itinerary, people.
That is DJ Cam, now known as he already know what's going to happen. Might be getting famous by mistake.
You do.
Going for the ride. I'm going. I'm there.
Shawnee Scott, aka right after she gets that erotic masseuse to rub her down erotically, she got her bags packed too. I'm Will Smith's best friend. Yes, I am. I'm Will Smith's best friend. I wouldn't be shocked if Will Smith popped up on IG Live right now.
Could you imagine that?
I wouldn't even be shocked.
Could you imagine? Yo,
I just want to be someplace with Will Smith where we buddies, right? And then we chilling like real casual, just doing casual things. And then Kevin Hart walks in. I'm like, "What up, Kev?"
Nice.
Like, yo, Mike, what you doing? What's going? Nah, me and Will got some business.
My new friend
over here. You my old friend, Kev, but Will, he's my
old friend, Kev. I was waiting, but you was dragging your feet.
It's my friend right here, Kev. You know Will, right? You do know. I know y'all know each other. Y'all be doing stuff together, right?
Introduce you? Oh, you okay?
Yo, me and Will about to swing out that Laker game. We was wondering, you want to roll? Like we about to swing out. Hey, Will, you want Kev to come? For real? Kev, Will said he ain't gonna be able to make that happen this time, but he said we could meet after. He said then you only got 2 tickets. One of them is mine because that's my buddy.
Oh God,
that's my buddy. Oh, you are going to the game. My bad. I know you worth like 300 million. My bad. I was just wanting, because we go back. Philly. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? All right. Yeah. This is a project. Yeah, working on. All right. All right, Will. All right, Kev. I gotta go back to Will. All right, Kev. All right.
You're funny.
That's a new segment on the show. Reenacting. I'm gonna start reenacting. I gotta do this just in case Will pops off and he sees my acting skills.
Stay ready. Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. There you go.
There you go.
I'm waiting for him to pop in your IG Live right now. What up, Frankie?
What's going on, Frankie? For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Will Smith liked my post. Non-binary friend, Will Smith. Shorty's funny. All right. Everybody on this IG Live. I'm about to get off and come back on in a few minutes. We got Dr. Smith. We also got from the Plastic Cup Boys, Kevin Hart's Plastic Cup Boys, comedian Spank is going to be on the show. So we're going to have a good time with him. I'm going to tell him about Will Smith's story and see if he thinks that it's going to happen. You know, see if there's. I see why Mike is dressed up. No, I just got a hoodie on. I ain't dressed up. Trust, I got the same damn sweatpants that I go to sleep in, and I fall asleep on the couch and all that. So I ain't dressed up. But if Will gets on here, I might change my outfit. Like if Will gets on IG Live, I might have to spiffy up a little bit.
Get your button up real quick.
I had to throw something on. I'm really going to gym today because Will said he going back to the gym, so I got to get my yeah.
You should join the challenge that he's doing. You know, everybody's taking the pictures in their boxers, their dad bod. They're posting it. You should get in that. Is
that an official challenge? I thought everybody is that an official challenge?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me wait till Will calls. Let me find out how official it is.
This is all
that's not for his close friends. Maybe that's not for his close friends to participate.
He just hit the heart button. He said heart. And now we're on this journey. All right. We'll be back, I guess.
Shout out to my sister and my niece who listen on the way. I think they listen on the way to school. Will Smith is about to make me famous, Vern. We about to be good. I know you make a lot of money, but we about to be better. We about to be super good. I promise. No more lines at Disney World. No more. Matter of fact, no more people at Disney World. We just rent it all out. No more people at Disney World. It's just us, Mickey, Minnie. If you ain't got a costume on, I need your ass out the park. That's my type of rich. That's the I need. If you not a character, get your ass out the park.
Damn, a fast pass. All right.
No fast pass. I don't want human beings that I didn't invite in the park. I just want that. That's what I want. So we're gonna take a break. I gotta run. I gotta do some stuff. All right, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, y'all. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. The one song that nobody knows that Freeway loves, that everybody would wild out if they realized that the one song that you love, the one song.
Making my way down south. Okay. If I could jump into the sky. Something under. That's my joint.
That joint is so hot.
Yo,
that joint is so fire.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
What is the one verse that you wrote that when you got done, you were like, yo, I killed this.
I got this.
Like this was the one verse that you was like, yo, wait till I get in this booth right now.
It's a song, but you never heard it before, so it's nothing that you would be familiar with. But it's a joint I did for a Black Thought project, which he didn't even use the verse. He clipped me off of it. He took my verse. He didn't use my verse, and he put Pusha T on the song.
Oh.
But the verse I did for him was so radical.
You remember it?
I do remember it.
Well, I mean, we hear. I mean, we hear.
I keep my hair like this. Never had a Jerry curl. I'm half black and reading this thing natural like a pearl. Hop about the bed, count on bread, cause I'm thorough. Infected with freshness, I'm trying to spread it to the world. First I give it to your girl, then that's how it feel. She said it feels surreal. I said, okay, yeah, that's the deal, yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Hey guys, it's Sexy Mo of Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. May is National Menstrual Month, and millions of women and girls are kept from reaching their fullest potential due to poor menstrual hygiene and lack of education. Protect the most precious jewel in the world to you. Visit getpadstoday.com to experience Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. Rain pads are infused with the Nobel Prize-winning material graphene. Graphene strip provides various health benefits that potentially help relieve painful abdominal cramps, balance the body's pH, and graphene moves heat away from your core and help keeps you dry. Get yours today at getpadstoday.com and begin experiencing a less painful and drier cycle. Finally, your feminine flow has met its match with Rain Sanitary Napkins. Protect your most precious jewel today and visit getpadstoday.com.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
He said
she loves the Dollar Tree. She does. She legit loves.
Do you think she loved the Dollar Tree before she met your cheap ass?
I think she did. My wife has always been frugal. I think that's one of our connections.
God.
She likes
do not give her a Dollar Tree anything for Mother's Day, dog.
Dog, she be on.
Just skip it all together.
She's on the groups that tells you what's at different Dollar Trees in the different areas, and like she's
I'm not
all
saying
into
she don't
the
like
Dollar
it.
Tree.
I'm not saying she don't like it. I'm saying you don't bring the Dollar Tree gift card.
What is Action saying, Jay? Didn't you just say Dollar Tree gift card? That's what I was thinking. Action, you should have just said Starbucks gift. No,
yo, Starbucks gift card is better than a Dollar Tree gift card.
How you don't get more bang for your buck? You get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, but just stuff that breaks.
Not necessarily.
What you gonna get, a detergent?
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
I think I got last one for fun. Here we go.
You got another one? Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid.
You got to pick free. Cheryl Underwood, Viola Davis.
Every woman is gorgeous. Every woman is. God, Jay. Why would you do that?
Viola be before she take that wig off sometimes on Scandal. She looking all right until she, snatch the wig off. When she snatched that wig off.
That show where she would take the wig off when she would get home. She's all frustrated.
Oh my God.
She'd be like,
Yup.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Shawn wears
tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Shawn wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Shawn and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah. Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, brother.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in. Tap in. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, Free Agent Radio. I thought I was on.
You should be on, son. I hear you. I just don't see you.
With the screen.
Oh man, Shawnee's on a delay. Let me see if I can jump in. Let me see.
Let's see if Jay know what he's doing.
Let me see if I can make things happen.
All right, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Y'all can hear me. Y'all see me in a second. Jay Black,
Damn.
DJ Cam, Ghetto Celeb number 1. we have a huge show today. For those who don't know, I'm gonna give you a quick, brief synopsis. Will Smith put a post up and said, caption this motivational poster. And I put a caption on, and Will Smith liked it. Will Smith liked my comment, which means it's just a matter of time, y'all. It's just a matter of time. The blow up is about to happen. Now, Jay Black is now called He's not Jay Black anymore. He's Ye of Little Faith. Because he don't believe. He's not a believer. He's not a believer. He needs an itinerary. God don't give you an itinerary, homie. When God makes something happen, you just gotta go. You just gotta go. That's all. You just gotta go. But I just want to give y'all. I'm posting it today. I know I'm gonna catch backlash. I know all the comedians gonna be like, "Yo, you are such a D-Rod and Will Smith."
I
don't care.
You a thirst bucket, Mike.
You thirst bucket. Yep. I'm putting it on there when a mega iconic star likes, like Dr. Smith. Listen, I'm telling you, he put a post up of him jogging, right?
Okay.
But it's overcast, so it's real dramatic. Like, and you can see the ground is a little wet, like it rained earlier. But it's kind of dark. So he said, caption his motivational poster right now, or whatever. What's she about to put up? And I put, the most important journey sometimes must be traveled alone.
That's deep, though. It really is deep. That's dope. I give you that. That's dope.
And he liked it. Dr. Smith?
No,
it's just a matter of time.
No, a matter of time. The time has come.
That's why we had Dr. Smith on this.
All their life online just to get some stunts like that. Every day, hours after hours, trying to do stunts and pranks and fake like they somebody else and catfishing to get somebody on Will Smith's level of that caliber just to look in a direction and just drip a little bit of that swag and get them a little bit of clout and recognize what they doing. Yo, we here, Mike. We here.
Whoa,
we here.
He made it sound so different. Like, why did he make it sound?
No, because Ye of Little Faith needs to be pushed. My shout out to my sister Vanessa. She's on my Instagram live. Vern, is about the life's about to change. Will Smith like my comment on the post. I'll talk to you later. We'll talk. Tell mom. Tell mom. Tell mom Will Smith like my comment. Tell mom.
Tell the whole family. Tell everybody.
Don't wake dad up, but tell her don't wake dad up because dad's gonna be like, Will Smith, what? Why the? Because my dad's always like, why the? So the fuck? Who cares? Like,
flying private soon. We flying private real soon.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do. We not gonna have to do that TSA. We're not gonna do that TSA at the airport very soon. All right, all right. Let's regroup because I know there are a lot of. Look, this show. I always say when I do comedy on stage, I can either make you forget about your problems or remind you about your problems and make you laugh at them. But this show also, for here, we want it to be an escape. We want people, we know what you're filled with every single day of negative images on everything. I mean, on everything. And it gets tiring because you're like, well, how the hell can I be giddy and happy? So this is why we give you this. But then we also have to be real and have Dr. Smith come on because all this stuff has to be acknowledged. This stuff, this ridiculousness that's going on in this country has to be acknowledged. So, Dr. Smith, I'm gonna let you take the floor on what is it that you would like to speak about.
For those who don't know, the DA came out in the Andrew Brown case. We spoke about it on the show previously, and he said the shooting was justified. That was the gentleman who they showed the family 20 seconds of the tape, and they said it looked like an execution. His hands were visible the whole time. The cops were alleging that he tried to drive the vehicle into the police, but the family said even after they saw an extended version of the video, that was not the case. And they said it was actually a kill shot that was delivered to the back of his head. And they suspected some of the officers on the scene even came, in the SWAT gear. So there might have been some semi-assault rifle type situations. But yeah, they said it was justified. And I basically spoke from the perspective that this was possible. And I talked about the conversation with the officer who called in on the show the first time I was on. And I said, people are going to look back on these kind of comments, in a different light, the same way that there's a more balanced perspective on the whole Israel-Palestine debate now. Mm-hmm. So people who talked with that old line of thinking just to, get along and, be politically correct is similar to what the segregationists looked like in the early 60s. Because now people are going to look back 5 years later and be like, you didn't even have your own mind. You were just talking to be accepted. And now the times have changed. You're forever on the wrong side of history. So for anybody who wants to try to play the bad apples routine and not face the systemic problems that we're going through, if you haven't seen that Ronald Green tape, a lot of people I would advise not to watch it because they've seen it so many times before since Rodney King and prior. But just an understanding that things need to change, I think, is the main thing. It's not the particulars of what is the newest hashtag, what's the newest name. It's just a recognition that on some level, at this point, we reached a tipping point where anybody who is trying to pretend that this is not a problem. The way that you had to go back and forth with the former officer, anybody who doesn't get it and is unwilling to admit it and face reality now, you have to move without them. It's not to the point where we got to keep trying to drag people who are in denial or just going to be on the wrong side of history. Just like with segregation, there were some people that were saying, like George Wallace, segregation now, segregation forever. Some people will always be in an antiquated, outdated, ahistorical mentality, and you got to know when to leave people behind. I think as a country, anybody who wants to defend the institution and say that it's not racial or disproportionately, disadvantaged African Americans, we have to just let them be who they are and move forward. Because all this back and forth debating and split screens on major media networks is totally a waste of time and a distraction. And I think on a micro level, it's very important, like you said, to escape from reality and be better. Because a lot of people don't focus on what they can do. They'll look at what this person not doing, what these cops aren't doing. And it's like, yeah, but do you get along with your children? Do you get along with your baby's mother? Are you working well with your colleagues? Are you showing people you appreciate them? And I think that we need to enter a phase, especially as we go into this opening back up of the country, focus on what you can control and make a change instead of just focusing on, the institution and the people who are probably never going to change.
Now, there are two things with the Brown video, which are so disturbing. Well, first of all, the district attorney said, he actually said anything that threatens a police officer, anything. He said, if you stand stationary and they feel threatened, they can kill you.
No.
If you go left or right or stationary. The amazing thing is that what you said about the SWAT thing, if you watch the video, they were full in SWAT gear. Like they were going to take down a terrorist.
And still scared.
And they were still scared. And the amazing thing is that the man was in a car and they had all this artillery. And I sit there and went, why didn't y'all just shoot the tires out? But then people will be like, oh, you watch too many movies. How do I watch? I'm watching a video. They surrounded him with everything that you could possibly have to kill somebody. Why didn't you just shoot the tires out? And then point the guns like you were doing. No, the amazing thing, if you watch the video, not only when they lit him up, I use that terminology, when they lit him up and he drove off, you know what the guy said? He said, F. He said, fuck, we ain't get him. He said, like, he was mad that they didn't. And then when they saw the car slow down, meaning they did get him, them white supremacists were giddy.
It's like big game hunting. I say people can't understand what's taking place. Like when we watch the George Floyd tape, if you don't understand why the Trump sons are posing over these lions, why they're leaning on top of these rhinoceros, this is what you are witnessing when you saw a person who usually couldn't beat George Floyd up in a one-on-one. Everybody who knows people, you could tell by how extra the man was acting on top of George Floyd's neck. When Derek Chauvin was on his neck, you could see that normally he wouldn't be able to do this. And with law enforcement, we see a lot of people. I think it was Sheik Luke from the Locks that I hate cops, and most of them was in school. Like a lot of people who got beat up and got bullied and weren't the cool kids. You could tell when that person becomes a law enforcement officer as opposed to someone who just wanted to do better for their community. And you could see in Derek Chauvin an insecurity, an incompleteness, a weakness that made him want to, posture and pose. And that's what you're seeing a lot of times. Because a lot of times if that man was just walking down the street and these same people walk with their girlfriend, they'd be the type to try to put their hand in their back pocket and cuff them up, when they walk past black guys and pull their fur coats and all that stuff that weak people do all the time. But I had a book on my shelf just now, Exterminate All the Brutes. HBO does a special with the author and a cinematographer. HBO has a special right now based on this book and similar incidents called Exterminate All the Brutes. And it just talks about that history of black and brown genocide. And I was asking the class yesterday, why would you need to castrate a person you already lynched and burned? But back in the days, a lot of times the biggest fight for the souvenirs was for the phallus of the black man who had already been hung and murdered. So you got to think to yourself, there got to be something really deep going on when you always feel threatened. You feel threatened when no one's threatening you. You feel threatened when people are in handcuffs. You feel threatened when people have been shot in pepper spray. So apparently you have a problem. That's why I say never say it's because you're black. Don't own their sickness. Say it's because they're racist. Don't say it's because you're a woman. Say it's because they're sexist. There's a long, steady, consistent history of Europeans slaughtering and being pretending to be fearful of. They label the native savages so they can behave toward them savagely. right? They say, oh, they're savages, and then they start raping and pillaging and being pedophiles and cutting off people's hands like Columbus. So we have to understand this in context. We can't say, oh, did he move his hand? Oh, did he think it was a phone? We have to look in the long term of history and say, wow, here we go again, I should say. Here we go again, whether it's Columbus or the slave patrol, the origin of the police, and we got to say this is a consistent thing that we have always seen. We've never gotten a break from this. Since the earliest, interaction between Europeans and Africans in terms of this new world experiment, there's always been this suppression. They don't want you to breed. There's been forced sterilization. There's always, from the abortion clinics in the hood, they've always wanted you to not be here because they knew that you mixing with them means their potential destruction and annihilation. So when they had that book, The ISIS Papers, and Francis Cress Welsing, the doctor said that white people are afraid of genetic annihilation. When Martin Lawrence and Boomerang is talking about it's racial, and he's talking about the game of pool and all that, those are theories from Francis Cress Welsing, who wrote the book, The ISIS Papers. And she said, if you want to understand anything in society, you have to understand what they are afraid of. They are afraid that you have the sexual power, the dominant genetic power to erase them from the planet. Every time they came with guns and lies and manipulation of religion, 9 months later, all the babies were still brown. Can you imagine trying everything in your power to get rid of somebody, to crush somebody, only to find out that you got crushed when you was doing the raping and you was doing all the pillaging? You turn around and all the babies are brown and you outnumbered? So they always think like this. That's why you can get in an elevator and somebody's, it's always a nervousness. It's always a fear. Chris Rock called it, it's always an overreaction, whether they're extra nice to you or they're extra fearful. Every time you're black in the face, there's always an overreaction. It's never just, hey, Jay, if you're the only black person that came to that space, the space has changed. And part of it, especially when there's a competition for women, right? There's always this acknowledgement, like a black guy's here. If everybody's dancing off beat at the party and then a black guy comes in, if you're not going to be our mascot and you're not going to be our entertainment, then there's a problem here. Like with the Cotton Club, you can come in through the back door and get on the stage, but you can't stay here and eat. You can't come through the front. So there's always been this sick, perverse relationship where we want you around, we want your talent, we want to imitate you, we even want to fetishize you, but I don't want you in control.
But and when everything you say is so I'm going to say spot on and so obvious, and it's always been obvious, but when I keep it real simplistic, when a white woman grabs her purse, you're grabbing your purse because you believe that this angry black man is dangerous, but you know why you're really nervous, because you know how you feel about them and how they have been treated.
You know what you did.
Like if I've treated you good if I've not that I've treated you good, let me change that terminology. If I know we have all been on a level playing field and we've all experienced the same experiences, I go like, well, I'm good. Well, get in the elevator.
Yeah.
But if I know your ancestors have been murdered, raped, destroyed, burned, split, yes, I would be nervous too. I'm never nervous to somebody who I felt like I've done nothing to you.
Yeah.
But you're always nervous about somebody that and stop all this. I didn't have to do it. I had nothing to do with that. You know exactly what you had to do with it right now. And the other comment, and I would just say this because I don't want to start. I'm not telling everybody to grab guns and form a revolution and all this other stuff. All I'm going to say is this country wasn't taken non-peacefully. I mean, this country wasn't, the Pilgrims didn't come up here and go non-violent. I don't know what revolution ever happened that was successful that didn't contain violence.
Yeah, they say there's never been a bloodless revolution.
I just don't know. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. I don't have any factual evidence, but hey, this is not my expertise. I just know when we wanted to make sure democracy was alive and well, we bombed everything in Vietnam. When we decided that, when we wanted to drop nuclear atomic bombs, and we were like, we had a reason, we dropped atomic bombs. But black people are only people who, when they have to protest, they go like, yeah, but be nonviolent, because if you're not nonviolent, then it discredits it. Yeah, but every successful revolution had to do with violence.
Yeah, that's the game. The game, like we always say with the side chick analogy, the game is I'm going to convince you that it's okay for me to do it, and I'm going to convince you that it's wrong for you to do it. This pimping 101. Basically, I got to let you know your money is mine. My money is never yours. I can chill with all these chicks, but if you even look at another pimp, you're going to catch it. This is 101 pimping that we're seeing in this toxic relationship between the United States of America and African Americans. It's a toxic, abusive relationship where somebody can go ahead and take land from one group and murder them and then get another group to work the land. And then the people that paid for their boats, they ran off on the plug now. England paid for the boats and supported them with the trip. They said, oh, just give us a little bit of tax. It was like, oh, tax. No taxation, no representation. Give me liberty, give me death. You started busting back at the same people that helped you out. Then you try to murdering the people that worked for you. Then you murder people that was here. Then you want to run around and say nonviolent while they said Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Korea, World War I, World War II. You fought yourself in the Civil War, killed off 1 million people. The same people that did all this and even today are leaning on people's necks for 9 to 17 minutes will turn around to you while they're still doing it and say, do you forgive them? You got to be nonviolent. And to me, if you don't understand, if you never watched the movie The Mac, if you don't understand pimping, you need to read Iceberg Slim or something, or go to a club and recognize when you're in an abusive, toxic relationship and when somebody's playing you, trying to get you to behave in a way. Remember 9/11? Nobody said nonviolent. Nobody, if you said it, you was going to be in a bad way. When George Bush was like, we're going to smoke him out, he was standing on the rubber with a megaphone. They said some of the reports that they killed between 300 and 1 million plus people, based on a lie about weapons of mass destruction. And even after they finished killing all those people and spent all those trillions of dollars and all those lies came, nobody got locked up and nobody said, you know what, I think we should have tried nonviolence. To this day, George Bush up there trying to use Michelle Obama to clean up his image, like just hugging up on some black woman is going to make it so you're not a war criminal. No. They, to this day, aren't talking any different than Columbus was talking. After 9/11, they said the same thing that England and Europe always been saying, especially about brown people. Drop the bombs. Nobody wanted to talk. No negotiation, no marches.
They literally said they were weapons of mass destruction and then they said, my bad. That's what they said. That's what this country, like, do you understand what this country said? They bombed a country and then said, my bad.
While they told people in Ferguson to get in their effing houses. Like, because they can't march and like protest the First Amendment of the Constitution. They were tear gassing people on their own porches in Ferguson. People were out on their own property, on the porch, and you can see many times when people are just getting shot with tear gas canisters and rubber bullets. So the difference between what we saw January 6th at the Capitol versus what we saw in Ferguson ended any debate. Again, I say, we are out of the whole phase of my perspective, my opinion. All you do is contrast those people who were beating that officer with a flagpole January 6th at the Capitol. Contrast that with people in Ferguson sitting on their porch and see the treatment that's disparate between the two. One getting tear gas, one getting rubber bullets. The other one, they were taking selfies and letting them smear feces on the walls of the Capitol, put their feet up on desks. There's nothing left to talk about. Anybody that wants to play dumb and act like they don't get it, you already know you're dealing with an agent, you're dealing with an enemy. I don't care if it's a foreign police officer or if it's a so-called news reporter on a major network that just want to keep their job and get promoted by somebody because of their political beliefs. At this point, I am done with the convincing, the debate, and I know exactly what it is and I know exactly why. And now it's not even time for too much talking. It's more so just time for the basic things that you can do on a day-to-day basis to put yourself in a position to make institutional systemic change. Like the game of Jenga, we want to move the bottom block.
And this will be my final one, Dr. Smith. I want to say that, and I listen. I'm not trying to break any breaking news, but I just watched a documentary on Black Wall Street.
You know what's ironic what you just said though? Black Wall Street, the accusation was because of what happened on an elevator. So what you said about the elevator is so ironic because somebody accused somebody of bumping somebody on an elevator or allegedly assaulting on an elevator. And that's how the whole town ended up burning down and people were faced with whether to run out their burning house and get shot or to stay and die. That whole elevator analogy is deep.
You're absolutely right. And sometimes the escape from reality sometimes is bad because sometimes you got to watch this to understand like how you can't escape this reality. But this is my thing. This is my whole point of the subject was I want these NBA players to be strategic because the NBA is Black Wall Street.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Like the NBA is Black Wall Street right now. Like literally every time this number of players become millionaires, You can now bring in not just millionaires, 100 million billionaires
with secure contracts, not like NFL.
Yeah. And you bring the next group in and you say, but this is what I'm saying. You grab these rookies and say, listen, this ain't just about playing this basketball. This is us. How many players, I don't know the number of players come in. We can change generations.
The world.
Right now. Right now, we can change them. Bring the next group in. And then when you go out, like, I can't even tell you how many people, it was like 10,000 people LeBron sent to college. I'm not saying college is the end all be all, but I love the fact that you are actually going to college and doing that cardio on your mind where you're, you know, and I'm not against college. I'm just saying, but there are a bunch of players. If you keep using this platform as Black Wall Street never had the money that the NBA has right now. So you bring the next group and you go like, okay, I reach out to the community. I do this. I change this. I change this. And but then sometimes I wonder like this game, like it's so messed up, but I know that NBA situation, that platform right there, you got Michael Jordan, owner. LeBron's going to be an owner. It's just getting more people to be owners. And this is not the answer to anything. People, I don't think there's ever going to be an answer to anything because the evilness that controls this country is bigger than anything. But I wanted to know your viewpoints on that, on something like that on the NBA.
Well, first you should hashtag that because Will Smith might like that joint. Black Wall Street. that might be. I saw somebody in the comments saying the same thing. NBA is Black Wall Street. No, they need to know. We need to find a way to get them the message. And I think social media is a powerful way because there's always been a severe insulation. Right? When they get these players, I remember being at the Long Live the Spirit of Million Man March. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan was saying, when you reach a level and show that you have some talent, they draw you out. They have a structure that draws you away from your community. Whether you're a rapper, a singer, an actor, they make sure that you end up different politics in different spaces in different communities with a different colored wife 9 times out of 10, right? So they've always been aware of the potential. There's a beautiful document, I say beautiful in an ironic sense, by the COINTELPRO agency, the anti-civil rights agency that was infiltrating all these groups led by J. Edgar Hoover, for those who saw the Judas and the Black Messiah movie. In one of the documents, in the Black Messiah document that says, reference Black Messiah, it says that there's 3 people that they were looking at based on their potential to create a Mau Mau type revolution. So they are referring to international Black people who stood up. And they've always been conscious that if Black people here realize how much other Black people were standing up, that could be a problem too. Hence the relationship with the Haitian Revolution and most African Americans and their lack of knowledge about it today. So they were saying that Elijah Muhammad had the potential, but he was too old, they thought. They said Martin Luther King had the potential if he just disassociated himself with the establishment and went with Pan-Africanism instead of nonviolence. They said, but Stokely Carmichael had like the perfect storm with the charisma and the street credibility. And luckily he left the country. He probably wouldn't even lived as long as he did. But the fact that, the reason I'm saying that is they're looking at your potential even before you realize it. So even when you're still a Meek Mill just talking about the block, they have people historically that have looked and said, if this person ever wakes up, they could be dangerous. In their documents, they're not looking at you based on what you're doing or what you're planning or what you realize about yourself. They're looking because they've studied you. And they have a psychological profile about your influence and your potential. And they say, we got to make sure we keep him away. We keep him satisfied and sedated with creature comforts. Or they know. That's why it was Abdul Rauf. Remember when he objected to the national anthem, the NBA store? They've always made an example. It's always been a buck-breaking process, just like on the plantation. Somebody acts up, bring everybody around. Bring the children. Let everybody see us.
And other Black basketball players actually did not come to his defense.
Yeah. And it was with Magic and Jordan at the time, right? He asked them with him. They were like, "No, we trying to get this money. We selling sneakers. I'm about to open movie theaters one day." No, but I'm just saying the whole
real talk.
Magic was actually busy doing something else back then, but we're not gonna go there. That they've always realized what you're saying. That this group of concentrated wealth and influence. I'm talking about people Young Thug said it in a recent interview with Gillian Wallow. He was like, it's different when you have numbers versus people wanting to be you. These NBA stars are people that children want to be. It's one thing somebody say, oh, I like what you said, I like your song, I like your TikTok, you got a lot of followers. But like you said, if LeBron James says this is what we're doing, it could be the tipping point. And that's why even now, I wouldn't be surprised if within the next couple years we get some accusations or some issues. Because if they've attacked every other black person, like Eddie Griffin said when the asterisks, we have to be strategic enough to expect the potential for somebody to attack somebody like LeBron James and not do what we usually do, which is jump out the window and start canceling people based on what the major media tells us they think about a person. Not to drag Cosby, nobody else into it, but we need to take it a step, and look at it as two things could be true. The example I'll leave you with is this. There was this guy who was cheating crazy back in the day. He was like this political dude, and everybody thought he was like this pure guy, but he was always cheating. But he did so much great work. You could be a cheater and do great work. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The after parties were crazy. So if somebody came to you in the 60s and said, like Hoover did to Coretta, right? He literally recorded him with other women, wrote him a letter calling him a fraud, and told him to commit suicide, right? It could be true that you are unfaithful. It can also be true that you have world-changing contributions for your people. And in these instances with other groups, do you know what they do? They say, we'll take it from here. We're not going to let you destroy him. We understand the truth, but we're not helping you. That's why you never see no Vietnamese protest against no popular Vietnamese person. That's why you never hardly see any Jewish people protesting. Because you know what? They know Elvis married his wife when she was 14. They know Buddy Holly married his cousin, but they want to go with R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. They know that Matt Lauer and Kevin Spacey was accused of raping 14-year-olds and abusing people on the set. They know all that, but they're going to put away Bill Cosby. So you got to have nuance and strategy and say, wait a minute. Why every time you sweep me up into this frenzy, because they always want black woman energy. There's no energy like black woman energy when it comes to this. And if they know they can't get black women on their side, they really can't have that kind of movement, especially in the black community, because it's always been black women that insulate and create a hedge of protection around black men, especially according to the imperfections. When black men messing up, it's black women that are protecting us. So they realize if I could just get his woman, just like they did it back in slavery, if I can get his woman against him, because I can't fight him head on, I can't beat him. I can't even infiltrate, that family structure, that community structure. But if I can get them to turn on themselves, maybe I can make some progress. And if they ever come out and they say, oh, they got 8 white women accusing LeBron James, with that number, man, they had 5,000 people watching us get lynched, and we didn't do that either. It was always able to get a big group of people to say we did it. That don't mean nothing. That's why you got no history. So I don't care if 50 people accuse somebody. You're dealing with a structure and a society and a system that has got 5,000 people to lie on black people in the past. So when they talk that stupid stuff to me, oh, you got 30 people accusing them. You know how easy it would be? You ever watch Jimmy Kimmel when they do the fake news?
Please keep talking, Smith. Please say this.
Jimmy Kimmel, there's something called fake news, right? They'll come to people and say, did you hear about Donald Trump, approving a gay marriage? And they'll just see how people react to a story that's not real. And you know what people usually do? Yup, I think. And you'd be like, yo, that's not even a real story. But they have a whole segment like that. Because if you just say, hey, this is what we're doing, I'm accusing this person, you think a lot of people won't say the same thing? Like, it happens all the time.
Dr. Smith, look, I just want to say this. I've said this about everything. I said this about black quarterback Deshaun Watson. I said this about
that's not enough.
What they do is once you get a group of people, nobody files a criminal case, they get a group of people and then they do the same thing. The public says everybody can't be lying. How?
That's why black people are where they are today. The whole world can't be lying. Yes, they all.
The whole world is lying.
French, they all got together. They had a Berlin conference where they drew the line on Africa and they separated us, like the Hutu and the Tutsi was fighting in Rwanda. Like, they lied. And they said it's easier to put forth a big lie. Even Hitler talked about that. It's easier just to tell, and Trump mastered it. It's easier to tell such an outrageous lie than it is to try to change the truth a little bit. When you tell a whole big lie, people are like, well, who would say that? Why would somebody say that if it's not true? Because people are liars and people want money. Whenever there's money involved, the average person should understand why that's possible. Because and we worked on radio. We know how to tell people, hey, act excited next time. We've been on sets. If you're on a set, you see 80 to 100 extras creating an entire scene. They say action. All the extras walk. You think it's a real train station? You think people are really catching their flights and their trains? No, it's a movie set. You can create an entire reality. All you need is a certain level of cooperation. Every day on a movie set, they get hundreds, if not thousands of people together to pretend something. It's very possible.
And it's very possible. When you say everybody can't lie, I say I've been given a history book in high school.
Full of lies.
Full of lies.
Full of lies.
And you hired teachers to teach it. You hired people to make me believe it. So when people make that, but it's so basic skills, it's not intricate. It's just when people say everybody can't be lying, yeah, they actually can, and we do it all the time. They do it all the time. We do it all the time, and it's a genius is somebody who's mastered common sense. When you say everybody can't be lying, you have no common sense.
You know what's funny? You know who used to talk like that? Like when Emmett Till, when they had the trial, you know, the all-white jury. The all-white jury would find, so the white witnesses would say he's a good guy, and they'd say, and then somebody else would have an alibi for him, right? He was with me all night, right? So they'd have all these people lying for each other, and the all-white jury repeatedly would say not guilty. But a lot of the white people, the racist white people, and the people who wanted to, you know what they would say? Everybody can't be lying. These are all the people I grew up with, all in my neighborhood. She said she was with him. He said he's a good guy. He said that he whistled at her. Like, everybody can, yes. The irony is now we have black people talking in the way that racist white people used to talk. They used to talk like that. Everybody can't be lying. Trust the system. Why would an officer just pat you down and shoot you if you didn't do anything? All the officers are bad. All they're lying. Yes, it's a system of corruption. And now they finally realize in 2021. But now we have so many black people, I guess they either want to be accepted by white people or just don't know history. And they're like, I saw 20 people said the same thing. Must make it true. You ever play a game of telephone? Like, no, that's not how truth works. Truth doesn't work based on how many people say it. And the irony, when we talk about the phases of truth, how it's rejected and then violently opposed and then later accepted as normal reality, the 3 phases of truth. It's usually a truth teller by themselves.
All by themselves.
Yes. So the way the truth really works is usually a unique experience by somebody who's isolated and an outcast and rejected. And later y'all wake up to the truth of the individual. Whether it's a round earth or a Jesus. Like usually the people who are telling the truth, who will later be seen as the truth tellers, are alone in the moment. So when you see what the masses are doing and what the masses are saying, that is not a measurement of where to find truth. If you want to find truth, you should go to road less traveled. That's why when y'all posting, nobody liking it, Mike posting and Will's like, stop. It's up and up. Cause I'm on the team.
All right, Dr. Smith, every Friday it happens. I bring him on here and hold up. Will Smith liked my comment, but I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Yo, NFTs. You know about NFTs, Mike?
I keep hearing about it, but I don't understand it.
An image that's yours, and you can basically like stamp it, copyright it, like, you know, product code it, you know, UPC, and you can own it. So other people could see it and download it, right? Like a copy of it. It's like art. You can get a copy of somebody's art. You can get a reprint, but you can have the originals. NFT does a digital original. So let's say you had something that said, I don't know, Will Smith liked your post, right? And you created an NFT of the moment that Will Smith liked.
How do I create the NFT?
Yeah,
how do I create?
You can go on and I'm gonna see the good one. They got some apps where you can go on and basically for not too much money create, you know, your own NFT. I can send y'all some links after the show too.
Can you please send it to? Can you send those links to Jay? Because I keep hearing about these NFTs and I'm like,
no, it's a good one. I think Will Smith liked your post is a good NFT, and I don't know how it works because I know that I think it was Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet that he ever did. You know, and it went for like some $1 million or something. But I think just to be in that space, for you to enter the NFT space, I think that's a good introduction, you know, associated with Will Smith. You know, you want to ride.
Will Smith like my post.
Yeah. Merch is next. We need the merch next.
Will Smith like my post.
I was just researching the tax breaks. I know you got the TOL situation heavy, how they have the write-offs for uniforms. So when you're shopping for the team and you get the Will Smith like my post and the TOL shirts, you can write that off as a uniform. You know, as long as everybody wears it, you know, on the show, you can go crazy with that and not even pay for it.
All right, we gotta get into more of this. He's here every Friday. We can get him. We try and get him as much as possible. He's a professor. The man is a hip hop. I don't even want to bring that in, but Professor, we got Dr. Smith. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up, clap. We'll see y'all next. We'll see you next Friday, big homie.
Thank you. Thank you. Man. And Sexy Mo's there too. So yeah, thank you.
She's ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 157.
I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready, Michael.
Shorty
Sean.
got the game plan together for the post. She inboxed me. She said exactly what you should do for your post and how to have the multiple pictures, basically showing the journey. Like she had a dope idea. I'm like, I should just give her the password. Just do it, and we just repost what she do. Like she's on it. Shorty Doo-Wop. She's part of the squad now.
Post all because we'll like it.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, all right. Well, Sexy Mo, why you just got a tank top on today? What are you doing today?
Listen, this is the official start of the summer. Leave me alone. It's hot.
Jesus Christ. Allegedly with Sexy Mo. Go ahead, Mo. We haven't heard from Spank.
It's hot.
He hit me with the bet last night. That was the last time he's still old school with the bet. So we should be good. I don't see why we wouldn't.
All right, Sexy Mo, go ahead.
5 minutes. We got 7 minutes, Mo. And Spank should be joining us.
Go get it.
7 minutes. All right, I'm a speedball.
I'm going to interrupt you 3 times. That's it. Go.
Three.
3 times. Go.
All right, so okay, I'm giving y'all TI update. You know, I reported already, Michael Sean. I told you that. Listen, you know, somebody else has come out the woodworks and accused him and Tiny of, sexual manipulation with the drug thing. And so, listen, y'all know T.I. wasn't going to sit back and not say nothing. He took the social media, and he's put it in his music like a lot of artists do. They put their personal issues into music when they really can't say too much, right? So he's dropping something. He's dropped it, I think, last night, if I'm not mistaken. And it goes like this: go put your face and reputation on it. These kind of claims deserve more anonymous provocative conversation, don't it? Then he goes on to rap, willing to face whatever consequences for his vision while I'm up against some lying ass bitches. Like that was, so that was his stab and his jab at the situation. And I'm eager to see if he's going to, speak more lyrics to this situation.
If you are a swinger couple and you do these things now in 2021, just say it off the muscle. Say it off the muscle. Say, listen, I love my wife, Tiny. I love her. Let me take Tiny out of it. I love my wife. I'm a celebrity. We get down with the get down. We are swingers. We like other people in our bedrooms, our living rooms, and all that good stuff. Doesn't mean we don't love our kids. Doesn't mean we don't love our kids. Doesn't mean we don't pay taxes. Doesn't mean any of that. It means this is how we get down.
Just say it.
Just say it off the door. Just say it. Like, stop. Like, and obviously this is hindsight because we all want to play this game. Oh, did you know Will Smith liked my comment? Okay. Anyway, Will Smith liked my comment, but guess what? Will Smith and Jada, in their own way, told us. But now it has to be out front and go like, "Hey, if you hang out with us, we will buy you drinks and bring you back to the spot." So don't give me all these, like, cause the one chick was like, "Oh my God, I think they put some in my drink." So I took a shower with T.I. and Tiny. Then after I took a shower, we played Jenga. Then after that, then all of a sudden I woke up and my vagina was on fire. And you wanted Jenga.
She said that he stuck a toe in her vajayjay.
He stuck a big toe in the vajayjay. This is what you gotta. This is where I've always said, and I ain't been bold enough in my life to say it. Hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. So y'all can't use it against me. Right. Hey, this is it. If y'all want to hang out, me and my girl would like you to hang out. And we don't take guys. We take chicks. So if you would like, Go ahead, Mo. Go to the next. I got two more interruptions.
It's a grown-up situation. A non-binary toe. It's a grown-up situation, Michael Sean. And again, this was 2005. We're talking about 2005. And my thing is, if you were drugged and all those things happen, right? How did you know that he stuck a toe in your vagina?
That's what I'm saying. You know too much.
It's a very detailed story for someone to say that they woke up the next morning and can't recall how things got the way that they got.
It's just another lawyer who's going to gather up people. So if you're in a circle of swingers, if you're in a circle, right, and you're bringing swingers to the crib and doing everything like that, there's a circle. So if the word gets out, yo, she trying to get a bag off of this, and they go like, I was at their house too. I was in their hotel room too.
Right.
I remember when we got effed up and we was popping pills and doing all this other stuff, and they got to pop. I'm in. Stop, man.
So I'm hoping that they can come out of this, especially if it's not true, if it's a baseless story or a baseless, a plot. I hope that they can pull out of this without any type of legal ramifications, because this is serious. But these are charges that can land them possibly jail time. So I just hope and pray for them that this is not true.
I don't know about hoping and praying. I just know that it's an ugly situation, and
it is.
And this is not going to end well, y'all. I promise you. They set this up, and this is if T.I. was not as outspoken as he was on Instagram. If he was not as outspoken as he was. And let's remember, when they flipped Georgia for Joe Biden, T.I. had a lot to do with that. He had a lot to do with that.
So it's the payback you're thinking.
Let's be clear. We know Stacey Abrams is amazing, but she knew to get the block moving, she needed T.I.
Who to call. She knew who to call.
And T.I. went in there, guns a blazing, and they did it. And now he's another one who's going to be silenced. And I know you guys are like, you act like he's some political mover or shit. No, he got dirt in his background like we all do. And y'all got mad and the dirt gets thrown up in your face. Just like Bill Clinton had a bunch of dirt and nobody ever talks about the kids he may have in this country.
Back in Hope, Arkansas. The watermelon capital of the world.
Try to act like John Travolta when they made that movie wasn't about Bill Clinton. Shut the okay, next one. All right, I broke the rules. I can't interrupt anymore.
That's okay. That's okay.
You did.
That's okay.
And our guest is punctual and in the waiting room. So Mo, you got one more story real quick?
All right. Well, I'll tell you who is not waiting, and who's not going to let the media know that they're out there double dating and double dipping. Kylie and Travis, they're back together, but they got an open relationship. They set it from the door. They set the parameters. I guess he wanted that old thing back. She wanted that old thing back, and they're together, but they have the option to see other people.
Who are these people?
She wasn't going to end up like Chloe.
You might never know.
Who are they?
Come on, Kylie Jenner and Travis.
Oh, Kylie Jenner and Travis.
Scott.
Yes, no, I got you.
Yes.
No. I really didn't hear you. No.
Yes.
But they are people. Okay, everybody, clap it up, sexy Mo.
So she's controlling the narrative.
Allegedly,
allegedly.
Modified. We did a modified version.
I'm gonna hold these other stories for tomorrow. Monday.
Monday. Have a great weekend. And you better put a sweatshirt on, girl. You better stop playing with me.
It's hot.
Okay, she's sticking around. Mo's sticking around. She got history with our next guest as well.
Oh God, here you go with the history. And Jay Black rubs his hand. She got history with it.
What?
She got history with it. She got history. Freaking non-believer. Yeah, fake.
All because Will Smith liked his post. That's funny. All right.
Well, that
Will Smith liked my post.
Status.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it does heighten your status. When
yes, Jay Black is ye of little faith.
When
When Will Smith, I'm gonna ask this next gentleman who's coming on here right now. You're listening to Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. This man is part of the Plastic Cup Boys. Kevin Hart presents the Plastic Cup Boys. They got their own situation on Sirius XM, which is a great show that they're just them. Y'all, please put your hands together because I'm at a comedy club right now for Spank. Spank is in the building. Spank is in the building. Goddamn.
Good morning.
Good
morning. Jesus, I'm tired, but what's up? I'm here. That's what it's about. I'm here.
Hey, Spank.
Oh, he's in LA. That's
no, the realest thing you've ever done. I don't care what you do in life. I will always defend you because there's no reason you're on this show, and thank you so much. Like there's like on everything I love, my dude. I know. Go ahead.
Well, you texted me and said, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be 9 a.m. Eastern." I said, "I think you forgot that I'm Western now." And I responded with SHIT. I don't know if I can curse or not.
No. You can't curse a lot, but you can get like two. You get like two.
Off. Right. I was like, shit. All right, man, I got you.
He didn't have to do that. Like when Spank said, "I got you," I was like, "Yo, thank you, my dude. Thank you."
No problem, my brother. No problem. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Oh, we got so much. We got so much. For some reason, Jay Black said I love Sexy Mo, and you know she's a sister to us. But he was like, "Well, she got history with Spank. How the hell do you have history with Spank? Like, what is this history?" And first of all, let's be clear before you say anything out your mouth. This man is married and happily married.
Hold on, Michael Shaw. Yeah. A pandemic happened. We had a quarantine and we broke up. Yeah, I'm divorced. Yeah.
What?
Oh, what? Yeah, go ahead now.
So I did see that in the tabloid.
Wait a second. Whoa. So Spank, you're divorced?
Yeah, it's official. 2020 December. It was official.
We're not happy to hear about that. I know it's a struggle. I've been divorced. I know what happened. Hey Mo, take your top off.
He said, "I'm happy."
Oh, I'm happy.
Oh, you're happy? Well, Mo, take your top off now. Let's go.
What's up, Spank? You know what?
Take it off.
First of all, they not gonna pimp me out today. How you doing, Spank?
What's going on, Mo? How you?
You know you always been my favorite alpha.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? A5.
No. So me and Spank, no, we never dated. Let's get that clear. Me and Spank have this HBCU rivalry. You know, I went to Cheney University. He went to Lincoln University. We both come from single letter chapters.
Lincoln was better. Lincoln was better.
Don't do that. See.
Lincoln was better. Yeah, I had a better time at Lincoln. I really did. Like it did look like a plantation, but Lincoln was better.
He knows that everybody came to Cheney to party.
Yeah, we definitely did. When you wanted to party, you came to Cheney. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
But my thing this is all my thing about Cheney, because I know y'all be trying to cancel people. Y'all had so many fashion designers on campus. Like it was so many. Like and y'all both know what I'm talking about. Y'all both. All right.
We're not gonna do that.
No. Are you gonna say I'm lying?
That's the new age thing.
No, it wasn't a new. This was like 10 years ago when y'all had fashion. Okay. All right. So Spank, Jay Black was researching you, right? Which let me say pause. Jay Black was researching you crazy, right? And I already knew like you guys are doing well. The Plastic Cup Boys tour around the country and do they thing. And then Jay Black was like, "Yo, this dude is on Tom and Jerry." But he called me like in the middle of like, I'm like he called me like I was supposed to be like, what? Like I was tired, Spank. Like I was tired. And he was like, "Yo, Spank is on Tom and Jerry."
I heard him. I know I did. And I Googled to confirm. I said, that was Spank. No, I was Spank from Philly back in the day. Yeah, with Cap. Yeah, he's in Tom and Jerry. And I called him. Yeah.
Now, Spank, do you see how excited he was? That's exactly how he was when he called me, my dude.
He said it like a fangirl.
That was our guy. You know, when you see somebody that you came up with, and like that's a big deal. So I was just trying to show love, and like if Mike didn't know, I was making sure he knew.
How was that experience? Like, what is it? Because you know you're on a different level right now. Go ahead.
That was dope as hell, man. We got the call from Tim Story. We got cool with Tim Story for Kevin Hart movies that he was doing. Like I think he did Ride Along. He directed it. I also was in that too. Ride Along.
No, didn't they steal your car in that?
Yeah, I got carjacked.
He got car. I told y'all. Go ahead.
So we built a little relationship over the movies that he did with Kev, and he just gave us a call and said, "Hey man, I want to get the Plastic Cup Boys as the Alley Cats on Tom and Jerry." I said, "What? Oh yeah, I want to do it. Of course." That was my favorite cartoon growing up.
No, Tom and Jerry was amazing. Tom and Jerry is in my top 3.
Yeah.
Like Tom and Jerry is definitely in the top 3, and I top 3. I think Woody Woodpecker's on there too. But pause.
Did you say Woody Woodpecker?
No, Woody Woodpecker was dope. Like y'all gonna stop. Okay, y'all gonna stop playing with Woody Woodpecker. All right.
And Michael Shaw, let me apologize to Jay Black because I got a text from him yesterday with the link, and I noticed on the previous text he texted me, and I'm like, Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, so I thought so, Mike. You didn't know what he was doing the show. The Plastic Cup Boys were coming to Dallas, and I hit him up.
I know. I just wasn't in town. I know.
Back in April, and I hit him up early April. Like, yo, Spank, you coming to Dallas? I need to get you on with Mike Shawn. It was crickets.
Yeah.
So when I had to text him for the link for the yesterday, I'm like, is he going to respond? Like, because it's Spank Hollywood now. So I hit him back. And he was like, bet, I got you, Jay. I'm like, wait, we just going to ignore the fact that he ghosted me with the other, like, no.
I said, ooh, he texted me already. My bad, Jay Black. I didn't see it, bro. My bad, man. In my defense, I got sick as hell. I was sick that whole weekend when I was in Dallas. I was sick. I couldn't go out nowhere, nothing. I thought I had COVID, but I didn't know.
Yeah, Spank, don't apologize, because in real life, like, the dude is like my brother, but let me get extra. Let me get a few dollars. I might not answer the text immediately either. Like, I might not. Like, I might not. Because when you guys, this is when it, and the fact that I know all of y'all, this is when I realized, because first of all, Spank has been chill and laid back since day one. This is not an act. Like, Spank is really a big dude. Like, he's a big dude in real life. Like, he's a
6'5".
big.
Let the ladies know, 6'5".
Good size.
You know this brother is divorced, but he's like 6'5", bitches.
Good size. Are you dating?
I don't know if I want to call it dating, but
yeah, exactly. He's knocking bitches off. That's what he's doing.
He's in them streets.
That's what he's doing. And well, he should. And my thing is, like, Spank he literally acts the same exact. This is what I love about this situation. And I would love to be able to hate, but I can't. He acts the same. I would love to be able to be like, yo, Spank be acting brand new. But Spank acts the same way that he acted in front of a comedy club called the Laugh House on South Street. He acts the same exact way after being in movies and touring and doing arenas, coming to Dallas and selling out arenas and being on there. And it's absolutely amazing. But I just want to ask you this, Spank. What is the gift and the curse? What's the gift and the curse of being associated with Kevin Hart? In a big way, because y'all are brothers.
Right. The biggest thing, man, I'm always going to be with him. So, like I said, when I first moved out of LA, I was having like the meetings with the agents and the managers and stuff like that. He was setting me up, and people in his team was setting me up with meetings. So, like, yo, we got you when you get out here. But every time I met with an agent or a manager, they always say the same thing: "You're under the Kevin Hart umbrella. You're good." I don't understand. I don't know what I can do for you. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what you can do? You're a manager saying this. What are you talking about, man? So I think that was the biggest curse. And plus, also, shouts out to Naeem, who's on the Tyler Perry show.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Tyler Perry came to one of our shows. So, afterwards we met him and everything. But Tyler Perry, when Naeem got in contact with Tyler Perry said, "Oh, I didn't know y'all did stuff outside of Kevin Hart." This is Tyler Perry saying this. So we already know a lot of people think that everything we do is up under Kevin Hart's umbrella. And I'm like, no, we're our own person. We still do our own thing outside of Kevin Hart.
And y'all grinding because y'all really are touring the country.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that is amazing. But you know what it's like? I saw an interview with Memphis Bleak, and Memphis Bleak said, when Jay-Z said, no matter what happens, Memphis Bleak will always be a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he couldn't get record labels to take him seriously because they were like, what you just said. They were like, you're good.
They got you.
There's nothing we can actually do for you. So, Spank, when you're actually going, you guys are living a good life. So
I'm doing all right.
No, you'll know, Spank, you're living a good life. Like it doesn't change. But I just question this. Like, when you are thinking about what's next, what is next? Like, what is the thing that you're like, damn, I just want to do this. I want to do this.
I want to start my own TV show. I want to take it back to when, like, Martin, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and shout out to the Upshaws. I've been watching the Upshaws on Netflix.
Yes.
And I think that's giving hope back. To the
No,
black
that is
family
funny. The
dynamic.
Upshaws are funny for real.
It's a dope show.
It is. And
That's- Go ahead.
I actually sold a TV show to CBS right before the pandemic, and I thought I was out of here.
The big ticket.
But we sent them the pilot episode. They're like, "Yeah, well, we don't think we want to pick this up." I said, "God dang, I was right there. I was right there
at the door.
I was right there." But everybody says the hardest thing to get is your own TV show, though.
But they bought. But when you say, because explain for our listeners, when you say they bought it, did you get a check?
Well, I didn't get a check because basically this is the gift. I never said the gift about Kevin Hart. I just said
yes, the gift. I'm sorry, the gift.
The gift is I can go to his office, and find out what scripts is coming to his office. Because a lot of people, got a production company.
Right.
So you got other people that's like sending in scripts and TV shows and stuff like that, ideas. So I got a chance to look over some stuff and say, hey, I like this. This is a great idea. Took it to Kevin and said, hey, man, I think I want to work with these writers right here. So I hit the writers up. They came in. We had a meeting that I was going to lead off on the TV show. And we just went around and we pitched to different networks. So when it got sold, I think we pitched to every network, every major network. And CBS loved it. So when they bought it, the money went to the writers and the production, not the talent, because I was just the voice when I came in the room to give it life or whatever. Yeah. I gave it life. When I walk in the room, it's, hey, I'm here, let's go. So I gave them a great presentation and they loved it, but I didn't get a check. Now, if we'd have shot the pilot, I'd have got a check.
You'd have got that's amazing.
Yeah, so I was close. I was like this close. But that's my next. Like, I really want a TV show. I want to lead in my own TV show.
Spank, what was the moment where you were like, damn, I made it? What was that one moment where you were like, was it a show? Was it maybe the show when y'all did a football stadium?
I was just about to tell you that. Yep.
Oh, go ahead. Well, tell when's the moment where you go like, yo, this is absolutely absurd?
I think it was like 2014 or 15. We did the football stadium in Philadelphia where the Eagles play. And we sold 55,000 tickets. And I walked on that stage and I was like, wow. It took a second. It wasn't the Michael Jackson moment when I just stood there and everybody. But I definitely took a second. I was like, wow, look at this. And then I started. I ain't get all when I first came out, but it was love though. I think that was the moment I feel like, oh my, I made it. I'm here.
No, the fact that y'all came back to your home city. Y'all came home. Like when I watched it, I was like, God, like this is like I've known these guys for so long. I said, this don't even make no sense. But let's transition real quick. Shawnee, I want Spank to see the image of these masseuses.
Yeah, that's what they're asking for.
That are rubbing asses. If you're there, no, Spank, I just need because
that's a hell of a segue right here.
Actually, Jimmy Kimmel will never give you the segue. Fallon will never give you the segue. They'd be like, yo, that's amazing. You and Kevin and everybody are look at this. Can you see this?
Listen, people are
wait, Mo. Whoa. Let him watch.
He has a bunch of clients. Yeah, he's working the hips out. For those who listening on the radio, he's working.
For those who listen on the radio, her ass is in his chest. Now look, and now the ass is on his lap.
This is a different one.
And now he's rubbing. Okay, you can stop. I just want to know what Spank thinks about this. If his girl, like if your girl went to get that massage, what would your reaction be? What would your
I think that was my ex-wife. That's why we got to do this. I think I walked in on that guy and I said, you know what? It's over. I can't do this. I cannot do this. No. You're cheating. No, I'm getting a massage. No, you're cheating. What are you talking about? No, that's a tough one right there.
Don't tap the mic. Because that's what I said. I said, you cheating. Don't come back. Because if I own the house, you can't come in. And if I don't own the house, I'm burning this bitch all the way down. Like, no.
So he specializes in giving girls who are scared to like go get massages, like big girls, curvy girls. If you go to his page, he has a lot. I DM'd him one time. He traveled.
What does that have to do with cheating?
I'm just saying.
What does it have to do with cheating? Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to justify if I sell crack? If I sell crack to kids, and you go like, well, he's trying to raise money for the youth organization on the block. Like, what are you doing? Like, do you know this dude or something we don't know?
That's tough.
Spank, if your girl goes in there, her ass is tooted up, and they got mad because I said tooted. Okay, a grown man shouldn't say tooted, but I said tooted up. Okay, the ass was tooted up. You 6'5". What happened?
Yeah, I'm swinging. I'm swinging. I'm sorry. I'm swinging. I'm coming. I'm swinging. I don't know what's going on in here, but not in my house. In my house, nah. You don't even have your own office, sir. Nah, you don't got. Nah. I'm swinging.
Hey, you know what? You know what? It's Friday. Spank, you ever been in a situation where a comedian says some slick stuff to you? This is Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, Free Agent Radio, Media Room 360. We have Spank from the Plastic Cup Boyz, actor, comedian. Have you ever had somebody, because you are a laid back dude, you're not the type that's ever been like, yo, I really can, like, really get at you. No, because Spank is, when I say 6'5", 6'5", like big. real talk.
Right.
Have you ever had a problem where a comedian said something, maybe stole a joke, or maybe acted a little slick, that you had to confront him and turn that other thing into another thing?
Nah, I don't think I ever had. I had a comedian like take my joke before, but I just looked at it as, hey man, that means that was a good joke. Let me work on something and write a better one. But over the years, Kev always said, hey, if they can steal your joke, that wasn't a great joke. Because I remember when I auditioned for the, I think it was the comic strip in New York. And I had a great set. I think you had to do like 5 minutes. I had a great set. I said,
it was 5.
They're going to book me. At the end of the show, the white lady, I can't remember her name, but she came to me and said, very funny, but we could take all those jokes that you just said and give it to another comedian and he'll get the same reaction. I was like, what? So that's when Kev was like, yo, you got to personalize your jokes. Once you personalize your jokes, can't nobody take it. I'm like, okay. So that's how I looked at it, as if a comedian take a joke of me and my son, our situations that I talk about us in the house.
Exactly. I love that.
Hey, brother, you really stole that joke, brother. No way you know about
really
that.
stole that joke.
Yeah.
Like if you got a joke for me, if you got a joke about me in rehab the third time, like you stole. Come on, you stole the joke. Like I was in withdrawal the third time. For real, like how's that coincidental that we both went to rehab?
Exactly. So once he did that, I didn't pay no mind when people like try to like took out my jokes or whatever. But other than that, I think early on I got into a lot of stuff early on.
Like what?
Rest in peace, Mama Mona, woman that owned the Laugh House.
Oh yeah,
Miss
rest
Mona.
in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to her.
Yeah.
But her son, remember her son used to try to do comedy.
Yes.
DJ. Was it DJ? It was DJ, right? Yeah.
I think it was yeah.
And so I had a Thursday night there, and it was cracking. It was like
it was popping. Like Thursday night was crazy.
Yeah, and he came in. He used to always just pop in like, yeah, man, I want to get on. And everybody, all the hosts that used to work at the Laugh House, was like, all right, this is the owner's son. We got to put him on. So I was like, man, not that funny. I'm not putting him on. I don't care what you say. I'm not putting him on. So I just stayed in the showroom. He said, hey, man, when am I going up? I said, hey, man, I ain't got no room for you. You ain't got no room for me. I ain't got no room for me. So he left out. And when he came back in, he said, yeah, man, my mom want to talk to you. I said, yeah, I'm busy. I'm hosting right now. So I'm going with the show. So once I put the headline on, that's when I went out to talk to Mama Mona. And she said, boy, you was been supposed to come out. I said, I'm sorry. I was trying to get my show together. She chewed my ass out for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. She chewed my ass out for a minute.
It's so funny because DJ would be popping up, but it was crazy because he would leave from the back kitchen and be like straight mozzarella sticks and then go straight to the stage.
And I had like I had a good crowd. I had like the drug dealers, the strippers. I had that nightlife crowd. So I knew he wasn't gonna be funny.
That's the good crowd.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna be funny. I said, I'm not putting him on my stage, man. My people be mad at me. I'm not putting him on my stage, man. Shout out to my boy DJ though. We made up after that. We cool.
Oh my God, that is so true. Yo, Spank's Thursday was so crazy, but yes, it was drug dealers and strippers, and they would have like 30 civilians that were just regular people, but the rest of the crowd would be like, you had to go in there on fire. Like there was no setup. You had to just go in there and be like, blast it off. Like the only person that could set up his jokers was Spank. He's the only person that had time. They'd be like, all right, well, we here because of him. You here because of him, so. Spank like, so you ever just watched the weather report and like, how does he get? Why is he allowed to set up his joke?
But I gotta come in here, bing.
Yeah, I gotta come in here right now. So I smacked the bitch. Bow! So I was in jail for 12 years. Bow! So I do heroin. Bow! And then Spank comes on. So you a Pisces? How does he get to do that? How does he get to do that?
Oh man.
Oh Jesus. Then there was something I shouldn't play with you. There was someone
asking about the Will Smith. I know that you was gonna ask him about the Will Smith.
All right, so okay. Spank, be easy with me right now. Please be easy. Like, just understand.
It's another pause moment.
No, it's not even a pause moment, but I know
a little thirsty moment.
Little thirst.
Little thirsty moment. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not.
This is a little thirsty moment. All right, like Spank, you got to understand something. I've been in this radio game, the comedy game. We all been in it for over 25 years now. It's crazy. Okay, so if you have jokes, please let them out. I'm not gonna be the person. I'm not gonna be that little fragile radio personality who tells everybody don't crack no jokes. I'm just gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Now, if you want to interrupt, just tap the mic and be like, "Yo, I gotta say something about that." Like, just tap it. Just be like, "Look, Mike, slow down."
Okay.
Yeah, and just be like, slow down. Spank from the Plastic Cup Boys has to say something, and I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm at the gym. I'm working out, doing whatever I'm doing. I get on.
Mike, this is Spank from the Plastic Cup Boys. You was really working out, or like? Let's be honest. Was you really work? I'm sorry. Finish your story. I'm sorry. Finish your story. I'm sorry.
Right from the rip.
Right. Wait, were you really working out? Or was
I don't even know if I believe that.
I just want the whole story to be true now. Comedians, we tell real life stories, but we exaggerate to make it funnier. So I just wanted to make sure.
Were you walking by the gym? Were you walking by? Were you working?
What about working out?
All right, that's perfect. So you get it now. So
I got you.
You got it. All right, so I'm on it. So I do everything. Like, I actually wrote everything down. A trainer sent it to me. I wrote everything out. I did everything. And then the finale was I had to do this cardio. So I do the cardio. I'm sick of music because I have all types of music. Like, I'm the type that will listen to like the hardest, dirtiest, grimy hip hop song and then listen to Barry Manilow. That's just who I am.
That's his cool down music.
Yeah, like it doesn't. No, it's not even cool down. Like, I will literally listen to one of these disrespectful rappers and then listen to Neil Diamond. That's what I do. Like, I just switch everything. So I said, I'm not listening to music. I'm gonna scroll on Instagram for the last 20 minutes because I have a certain time. Last 20 minutes. So I scroll. I go to Will Smith's page. Do you follow Will Smith's Spank?
Yes.
Okay, he's an entertaining page. Like, that's an entertaining page. And it's something you inspire to. So Will Smith puts up this thing where he's jogging, but it's like overcast and it's dark and it's kind of rainy, right? And then he says, if you can, somebody caption this motivational situation. Somebody caption it. Like, normally I don't do nothing like that, but I'm bored and I'm like, let me caption it. So I caption it and I put something on there. I said, sometimes the most important journeys you have to travel will be by yourself. All right, Spank, wait a second, because I know you know Will, but wait a second, Will. Spank, I went back in Instagram like 10 minutes later, and he liked my comment.
Oh, wow.
Spank, don't you degrade me, Spank. Don't you dare.
Will Smith liked your comment.
Spank, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that, you bougie bastard. Don't you do that right now, Spank.
I gotta ask one question.
All right, back to
Spank, don't do that.
I gotta ask one question.
What's the question, Spank?
Did you repost that he liked your comment on your personal page? Like, yeah, Will Smith.
I'm going to repost it today. It just happened. Why? I'm not supposed to repost it?
No, Mike, you're somebody, so you don't have to do that. You're somebody. You don't have to do that.
Are you serious, Spank?
Yes, you're established. You don't have to do it. But I'll give you this. Being as though we all hometown, you're a little Jersey, but you're still
yeah. I'm a little Jersey. Yeah.
You're still hometown, so I may give you a pass for that. Will Smith, Philly. You're from. I give you a pass for that.
Spank, I got super love for you, but I'm reposting that thing today. Like dog, I don't give a damn. I'm putting that up there, and I know and Spank, they gonna clown the hell out of me. They gonna kill me because Will Smith is gonna change my life.
From that one post.
One like.
Put that post up again on the screen. Can you see it, Spank, when it goes on the screen? Can you see it? Put that post up again. Let me read to you how deep what I put up. Like, damn it, no.
How do you think he liked it, Mike? Go ahead.
A lot.
Like before he pushed, like, what did he say to us?
He said, listen, when he read this, the most important journey sometimes must be traveled alone. He said, that is exactly what I'm feeling right now. And you see that picture, Spank? Did you see that goddamn picture? He's alone.
Wow, that's a dope picture too.
That's a dope picture.
I will say, in Mike's defense, he didn't like anybody. Like when it was 25,000 comments, and I didn't see him. I didn't see that he liked anyone else's.
Oh wow!
Like so it like I was trying to find it. Like, wait, he got to like a bunch of these, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, well, and then that gassed Mike up a little bit more. He was like, I told you.
Spank about to hit the mic. Look at
so you special.
Oh no,
he's special.
Mike. And your defense also. See, I'm helping y'all here.
Thank you, please.
Will Smith probably knows you. Plus, he just posted Rich Salter too on his page.
Oh, wow.
He did post Rich Salter on his page?
With the Big Willie Challenge. You're doing the Big Willie Challenge right now trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
He did Chris Spencer. He did a couple other people, and he did Rich Salter. Rich Salter was in one of the collages. I said, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so he's looking out for the hometown. He's looking out. So he's seeing you like, oh, that's Mike from Jersey. Let me go ahead like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
wow. Spank was trying to support me, but he destroyed me just now. He just destroyed me.
Wait, how did he destroy you?
No,
there were others.
I love Rich Salter. We've done a gang of shows together, but he destroyed me right now. He just that he did. You know how you just that person that they feed. They was like, yo, just feed. Like he fed the animals at the zoo. He's like, go ahead, homie. He posted Rich Salter. All he did was like my comment.
Yeah. I'm just trying to
thank you, Spank.
Trying to give you the whole, trying to give you the scenario. Trying to break it down to you.
You can't compare.
You destroyed, like he destroyed. He really in his subtle way. Yo, real talk. Like Kevin's not that good. F you, like for real.
That's another curse. That's another curse. All I get is phone calls from like family and friends. That one ain't do it for me, Spank. I don't know what's going on, but that's special. Like, all right. What about my special, man? I don't want to talk about Kev all the time. Come on, man. I could just be out in the club. Yeah, I could be out in the club just drinking. Spank, what up? How you been, man? I've been good. Hey, that last special Kev did, man. What did you think of that? It's 1:30 a.m. I'm drinking. What are you talking about, man?
That's great.
They want to give you the full rundown.
Hold up. But wait a second. Just be real with me. Like we didn't ask anything about Kev. We talked to you because we know you.
Right.
Yeah.
So when Spank and Naeem would come to the radio station that I used to work for, I already knew what they had to deal with every damn interview. But there was nothing I could do to stop it.
Right.
Like there was nothing I could do. There was nothing. Like I was getting an easy check. It was super easy. And I was like, there's nothing I could do to jump in the way and be like, guys, they're really funny and talented comedians. Can we like actually focus? And they'd be like, no, we want to know about Kevin Hart. And we want to know what Kevin Hart's doing. Does Kevin Hart ever sniff cocaine? We want to know. We want to know if Kevin, we want to know Kevin. And I was like, and I would sit there and I knew they were looking at me like, dude, you know us. And I'm like,
help step in.
Show me a lifeline.
Right. But that's where Naeem comes in. That Naeem, whoo, he ain't playing no games. He let him know, hey man, clearly you can't interview him, so you interviewing us to get to him. Huh? I said, damn, hold on now, what you doing? We still here though. We still here though. Now we gotta promote these shows. Now we gotta promote these shows.
Yo, Naeem is the lightest skinned Malcolm X ever. Like Naeem,
yes.
Yo. Every time I would see him answer a question, I would cringe like I was part of the management team. Like my shoulders would go up like a bitch. My shoulders would go up like, oh God.
PR.
Until I realized that Naeem, I realized both y'all money was getting very nice because one time Naeem, I think it was like the third time y'all came to the city. Naeem was like, listen, I don't want any of this misinterpreted. Yes, mother, I know you don't because I saw the muscle cars. I saw the car party.
The car party.
I saw the car party. I was like, God damn. The car damn party. But then when something, all seriousness, and we don't have to answer this, it's not something I gotta press you on. Mm-hmm. When things go bad, and everybody looks at all you guys and like, everything's been perfect. Everything's been perfect. Right. All they did was they went to LA, they followed Kevin, they had no struggles. Like, you're going through a divorce. A divorce is not easy. I've been through a divorce, especially with somebody that you've been with for a minute.
Yeah. 19 years? Yeah.
19 years. We can joke all we want about it. We can only joke about it until we get over how it hurts.
Right.
So after you get over the hurt, then you can actually start writing jokes about it and everything like that. So everybody's like, it's all good. They got the easy life. They just go, even though y'all get hated on at LA comedy clubs and cats look at you like you're just this. But when things go bad for Kev, and we almost, like the car accident, dog, you're with him all the time.
Right.
Like I had to catch my breath and go like, please tell me this dude is okay.
Yeah.
So what does that feel like when then the onslaught of the world comes and they're like, Spank, what's going on? Tell me the truth. What's going on?
Man, the world knew before I knew he was in a car accident. I actually put the TMZ repost of the cars in the group chat. I said, yo, what's going on?
What's up with this?
I didn't even know.
This true? Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't wake up till 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a family no more. My family left me. So I'm just in this big old house. I'll just be sleeping. I'll just be sleeping now. I don't be caring about news or none of that. I was asleep around 2 in the morning. And I woke up like around 10, 11. I'm seeing all these posts like, what's going on? I screenshot and put in the group chat. All Wayne responsible. Yeah, dummy, we all at the hospital right now. So, all right.
Where you at?
All right, send me the address. I'll be there in about an hour. Give me about an hour.
You said an hour.
Give me about an hour. I jump in the shower and just look out my system. I gotta get on the treadmill, get some of this alcohol out of me. I don't want to show up to the hospital smelling like a good time, you know. So let me try to church out my outfit coming in.
Oh my God.
That was all right, dog. The car accident was all right. I mean, not to him because he fucked his back.
You say it was all right.
It was just all right. When he got caught cheating, that's when it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Woo. Wife just staring at me the whole time, just staring.
Like you knew.
You ain't know nothing, Spank.
You knew something.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. The car accident, that wasn't nothing.
I made you 2 plates last Thanksgiving. You ain't nothing.
Wait. Let's stop. Because I watched that thing y'all had on Netflix, right? And I watched the whole part of the cheating. Let me tell you something. The worst, y'all had to catch it the worst. Because the fact that my fiance knew that I was cool with Kevin, like she literally was like, I knew that's what y'all did. I'm like, I ain't talked to Kevin in like 8 years. What are you talking
association?
So, but this is the one thing in that documentary that really struck me. He was like, he just went to Vegas and didn't call y'all because if y'all would have been there, that wouldn't have happened. Am I taking that correctly? That if y'all would have been there, things would have been different?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't know where that's going.
Good answer.
I don't know how I can answer this.
That's a grown man.
I don't know how. Somebody just plead the fifth. Do you got to do this when you plead the fifth?
Yeah, you got to do the Bill Clinton Obama thing right there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Next question.
It's not that deep. That's fine.
Yeah, next question.
Okay. So let me just put my journalist hat on.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like that dude. Is there? Am I reaching and saying that you didn't like that dude from the door?
No, we all loved him. He was a funny.
Oh,
guy.
you did love him?
Yeah, he was a stand-up comedian also as well. He was a stand-up. He stopped doing stand-up though. He was.
I bet he did. Yeah. I bet he did.
It's the funny thing. Before I met him, you know, when Comic View used to do the when they had jokes that was similar, they would like mush them together. They had a comedian doing one joke and the other comedian doing another joke.
Yeah.
Me and him had like a similar joke, and they meshed us together. So I already knew who he was before I met him. I'm like, wow, that's a guy. We had a little joke similar together, and they put our joke together with him. So I already knew who he was, and then after knowing him, he was cool. He was a cool guy. I didn't know he was like that.
I always wanted to ask this question in that documentary when y'all went in the private jet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all was in the PJ because y'all do it all day. Like it's amazing. I can watch y'all. I just get so mad. I'm such a hater. Like I just got like these bastards are playing cards. And the trainer, what's his name? I know his name. Boss. And you see things getting heated between him and Kevin. And you see Kevin is in that he's had enough drinks where he's like, I'm not going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep asking you so you don't own a home.
Right.
Is there a point where do you ever think about stepping in and go like, okay, guys, like, should we pray? Can we hold hands and pray? Like at some point, because the trainer dude, as much as he tries to be funny, he's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
He's an in shape beast.
Yeah.
So do you ever think to yourself like, yo, do you ever want to just whisper like Kevin, like, yo, shut up, like for real, just for 1 second, like stop.
The good thing is I wasn't on the plane that time. I wasn't on the plane.
Oh, you weren't on the plane?
I wasn't on the plane that time. I think I had like when we like the last tour we did, Kev didn't want to do no more after parties. So the after parties came to me. So I was getting them,
best thing.
I was taking them checks. I was staying in the city till the next day. Like Kev, after the show, he'll leave. Me, I'm still in Chicago, baby. I gotta host this party tonight. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. He got caught cheating, so he said, I'm not doing no more after party. You know, he's trying to clean his life up. So I'm like, right. So make sure you put all that money over here. Because outside of Kev, I'm the more lively guy. So now he's more laid back. He ain't really care about the party. So,
Spank was like, save your marriage because I don't give a damn about mine. We go.
Bring it here.
Bring it all here right now.
I'll take all that money. But it got taken out of context what he was trying to say. Like, Boss did own a home. So what he was trying to say was, if everything was to stop, like how the pandemic happened. That's funny how the pandemic happened. If everything was to stop, you can't make no money. Could you be able to survive? And Boss said, yeah, I'll be able to survive. But Boss took it as, would I be able to survive without you? Like, yo, I do all this on my own. I don't need nothing of you or money from you. I got stuff on my own. He said, Boss, you're not listening to what I'm saying. To me, if everything was to stop for me, Kevin Hart, I wouldn't be able to survive. So how would you be able to survive? So that's why he started bringing up, well, do you own a house? So if you own a house, then you got to pay this mortgage month by month by month. Do you own this? So you got to pay that month by month. So how will you be able to survive after paying all these bills that you got if you can't make no income? So that's how that went. It got out of context though.
No, you know what? That's crazy. That makes sense. I found that out after getting fired. Yeah. Yep.
Like I'll be able to survive from K104.
Like all of a sudden I'm on Kevin's side. I was like, damn, all of a sudden Kevin is Confucius. Like he was right. Like, yeah, like, can you, God damn. I didn't even know that it was taken out of context like that. Oh, all right, Spank. God.
I'm just here to be the middle man. The middle piece to the puzzle. That's all. I'm just the middle piece.
Damn, Spank. I'm trying to think of anything.
He said something about the divorce and made me think of Gary Owen. And I thought, well, is Spank got to pay that $44,000 a month too? Like, I mean, am I asking too much? Like,
let's get out of this.
we want to know what your spousal support look like.
19 years is a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
I think Jay Black
He's on the other side.
He's on the other side. Hold on.
He ain't rocking with the right team.
Is she listening right now? Can you look at the viewership? Can you look at the viewership right now? I need to pull up all the people. I know she got some fake pages, so let me see. Is that her right there? That might be her. She's using Natasha Melbourne. She's using it. That's her. That's my ex-wife right there. That's my ex-wife. She's using somebody else's picture named Natasha.
No, but it's so crazy because even Gary Owen, I know you know Gary Owen. You're super you guys forever. And when it was so funny where reality hits because you do radio for over 25 years, you do comedy for over 25 years, and you always report stories. And then when you report stories on somebody you know, you actually feel bad because I'm like, God, like
that's tough.
It's like $44,000. Like I'm not. Look, Gary ain't hurting for nothing.
No, not at all.
But I'm sitting there going like 44,000 a month. I'm like, that's got to like hit your heart. Like, God, I don't care how good your accountant is.
I am so glad my divorce was before his, because if my wife saw that, oh my God.
Gary Owen's wife is getting 44. What you giving me?
Oh my God. All right. So anyway, Will Smith's gonna make me famous. So when he but Spank. No, but Spank. But just in case, like we see each other, like y'all and Kev walk in, because I'll probably be next to Will. It's not that I rock with y'all. You know I rock with y'all.
Right.
Because he liked my post.
Yeah.
And then he sends me out there. And then if we see each other, like don't act funny just because I'm with Will. Like just be like, because you know I still rock with Kev. Kev's never acted funny to me ever, and he doesn't really have to acknowledge me. Like Kev has never had to acknowledge, but he doesn't. But I'm just saying, if me and Will are going to the Laker game, and we don't have an extra ticket,
right?
Don't take that out on me.
I only met Will Smith once. Shout out to Will Smith though. He is so humble, bro. He is so humble, man.
Okay, so when me and him are hanging out, I'm bringing you over. Now that I know that, I know that, I'm like, yo, this is Spank. Y'all know Spank.
You want to make the introduction?
I'm going to be the plug. I'm like, yo, Spank, come over here.
You're going to be the middleman.
This is my dude. Like, this is my dude. I don't know if you know Classic Cup Boys. This man is amazing. And just meet Will.
Well, how do y'all know each other, Mike? Yeah. He liked the picture from April 29th, 2021. And we've been kicking ever since.
We've been rocking ever since.
Spank. It was not a picture. It was a caption. I put my words. It was my words. It was my words, Spank. Do not downgrade the relationship that I'm about to have with Will Smith. Don't do that now. Don't do that now.
Sorry about that, brother. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, because when I see y'all, I don't want there to be no problem. Like, I want that. No, because at a certain point, wherever the check is, you got to pick a side. But I love y'all. I love you, Knight. I love Kev. I love everybody.
Appreciate
but don't.
I'm gonna pick a side. I'm gonna pick a side. I got you.
No, I know your side, but I gotta pick my side.
Right.
Like I know your side. I gotta pick my side.
Oh
man, Spank, for real, on everything for real. Like,
real
thank
quick
you.
though, we can't end it like that.
Oh my God!
Come on,
Spank.
Understand.
Spank, understand.
Yeah,
this dude does this all the. These two guys are my best friends, and Mo too. They're all my best friends in the world. So there's something that he does annoying no matter who we interview. We interviewed Johnny Gill, Bill Bellamy, Lunel, and he does this irritating thing where, how long have we talked right now, Spank? We've talked
been about 45 minutes. That's it.
45 minutes.
This man has talked about divorce. He's talked about what's going on with Kev.
Well, did he really talk about divorce? I don't know, but
no, he did. The man said the man literally said he's in his big house by himself. So after all that, he does this all the time. After all that, he goes, "Yo, real quick." He says, "I just got a few things I want to get to know you about." We just talked to you for 45 minutes.
Thank you.
But go ahead. Go say what you're gonna say, Jay. Go ahead.
I just want to throw a couple things out there, and it's like a rapid fire thing, and then just get Spank's thoughts on things. So something simple, cats and dogs, and then you got to pick one, like something like that. So I want to do some comedians, and then I want to also do some females. I want to do something different. So all right, so comedians, real quick. If you had to choose one, here we go. Cedric or Steve? Who was Spank listening to or rocking with?
Cedric.
Okay. All right. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock.
Dave Chappelle. But I love Chris Rock, man.
Yep.
I love Chris Rock, but I'm going Dave Chappelle just because of the last few specials he dropped. So I'm going Dave Chappelle.
Tracy Morgan or Mike Epps?
Mike Epps.
No hesitation. All right.
Yo, Spank just so mad that you keeping him longer. Spank is just accident. He's rapid fire. He's like, what? Oprah, Hillary Clinton. Clinton.
No, I have a list of who's my fave comedians. So,
okay, go ahead.
I'm sure. So they got to be Eddie or Richard, right? Well, Eddie or Richard. You can't, I don't even know if you can choose between that.
It's tough to choose. I'm gonna have to go Eddie because I was watching Eddie, and then everybody said if you love Eddie, you got to go back to Richard. So that's how. So I watched Eddie first because that was when I was a child. Eddie was hot, so I watched Eddie first, and then I went to Richard. When I saw Richard, I said, "Oh my god!" So I'm gonna still go Eddie because that was the first one I seen do it.
I was gonna ask about Paul Mooney, but Amy Schumer or Wanda Sykes, just to get a female in there.
Wanda Sykes.
Monique or some more. Well, you did a little extra with that one.
That was extra. It was extra.
It was a little emotion.
No, because Samora is my favorite female comic of all time. She's my favorite.
Nice.
I don't think I ever told her that. I don't think I did. I think I tweeted it, and she might have liked the tweet. She might have liked the tweet though, Mike.
You know what, Spank? You know what, Spank?
She liked your. She liked.
You know what,
She
Spank?
liked my tweet though. So I might...
Really? That's what we doing, Spank. That's what the hell we do. Like y'all listen. Let me tell you something, Spank. I have a. Let me tell you something. I am legend. Goddamn. Like when I tell you. Don't worry, I'm gonna be in them Hollywood Hills. Watch, and don't act funny. You know what? Just because of that comment, I'm acting funny. When you walk with Kevin and crew, I'm not speaking. I'm not gonna speak. I'm like, Will's gonna be like, "Don't you know them? I don't know them. I don't know none of them. I don't know none of them. Especially the tall one. I especially don't know that tall one."
All right, some female Spanks. End of the night, you single. Well, you are single. You got a free pass. You got to pick one of them. You're taking one of them to the hotel. Anything happens. Put the first image. Put the first image. Let's go with this first image. Let's see who Spank is taking in that hotel room with him. All right, first image. Who do we got? Drea Michelle or Megan Thee Stallion? You only picking one, Spank. It's 3:00 in the morning.
I think I'm gonna take Drea, man.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you pick, because when you walk in a restaurant, I'm still not speaking to your ass. I'm still gonna be with Will, and I'm not speaking. And tell Kev don't even say nothing to me.
Next image. All right, who do we got next? Rapid fire.
Oh, that's real rapid fire. That's why I don't be messing with you. You been rapid fire. We just go ahead. Rapid fire.
Who do we got? Oh, okay. Kim Kardashian or Meghan Markle? Here we go.
I'm going Kim Kardashian. She got that money. I'm going Kim.
Yeah.
I'm going Kim. I need a sugar mama.
all that spousal support, right?
Yeah. I'm older now. I get it now. It's not all about the sex.
Let's just say this: Spank is laying in it. Like he is not. There's no pullout game if he happens to get by Kim Kardashian. All right. Oh, this one. I want
Ashanti or Keisha?
I'm going Ashanti.
Why over Keisha? Why Ashanti? The thickness? What is it?
The thickness, and I think Keisha is a little crazy. I hope she don't hit us. I think Keisha, she the homie though, but Keisha a little crazy. I've been on Clubhouse with Keisha, and Keisha been wilding a little bit. I'm gonna go with Ashanti.
I think I got one last one. Let's see.
No, we only been with Spank for like an hour and 15 minutes. Go ahead, knock yourself out, homie. He woke up.
I love you, Keisha. I love you.
I love you, Keisha.
Clarify that.
I don't want no trouble.
All right, here we go. My last one. Let's go, Shawnee.
Don't do no
Spank has
don't do nothing disrespectful.
Has to pick.
Jill Scott. I thought you had it too.
No, this ain't my. All right. We'll throw this one. This ain't my last one, but all right. Cardi or Megan? Cardi B or Megan?
Megan.
Okay.
Take Megan over that.
Hey, you know what? Is that your last one? And then we can just.
I had one more, but
look, he's so stuck on this. He worked on this for all yesterday. He was like, "We gonna have Spank on there."
I like to get his thoughts. I wanted his thoughts on this last one. I wasn't expecting that one.
God,
I'm taking that all natural Megan. I'm taking that all natural Megan.
Homegrown.
Is that all natural?
That's homegrown.
Who gives a damn? Like y'all, it's nothing like dudes who have penises who trying to act like it's all natural. That's what I want to be with. As much as we done knocked off like some hood rats at the grimiest strip clubs in the history of strip clubs.
All right. Well, forget it. Look like we got
she's a vegetarian. She's a vegan.
All right, Spank. Cheryl Underwood, Viola Davis, Spank.
Viola Davis.
With no hesitation. No hesitation.
Hey.
You're ignorant, Jay Black. You're ignorant.
Hey. I know where you was going with this, but Viola Davis, I'm trying to tell you. No disrespect to her husband, but she got a little clapper back there. All right, I'm out.
She got a clapper.
Got a little clapper back there. All right, I'm done. I wouldn't mind seeing her in a sundress.
All right, Spank.
Yeah, real quick. And nasty sex or making love? You only got to pick one.
And you allowed to say pause.
Nasty sex is only one you could do, Spank. Nasty sex or making love.
Nasty sex. I probably made love like 3 times in my whole life, so I'm gonna go nasty sex. Pause.
He said 3 times in his whole life, and then he be wondering why this divorce had to be. He be wondering like, I don't know what the problem was.
I don't know what the problem was.
You can't choke a chick every night for 19 years. God damn.
Not every night. Not every night.
All right.
This is fun.
Spank, thank you, the dog. So many people have done this show, and I thank you guys because I know you don't have to. There's no just thank you for just doing it and just being the dude that you are. Do us a favor, because even if the Will Smith don't work out for me, right? Just do me a favor. Just tell Kev just call Wayne or whoever is in the hierarchy, because you guys are like a damn raw, and just put us on the Sirius XM, and we can do the show on Sirius XM. That's all we need.
Mike, I will put a plug in. No BS. I will put a plug in because he is looking for more content and more shows for his Sirius XM. I will put the plug. No. He's in Budapest right now, but when he get back, I got you. You shooting him.
Now this is something that can manifest.
Jay, don't interrupt him. Let him finish.
No, I like.
Jay, shut up.
All right, go.
Because Chris Spencer got a show on there. Earthquake got a show, and he just put on Watch Jazzy. So I know he's still looking for more content for the show. And come on, Mike, showing you from the crib. Come on, man.
Yeah, and we'll definitely, I already know what I'm doing when it comes to this.
Yeah. So I'll make sure I save Jay Black number.
Put a picture by his face.
And I'll keep in touch. And I'll keep in touch. I'll let Jay Black know, hey, I just spoke to him, see what they say with it. And I'll be honest, whatever his answer is, I'll be honest with you, like, hey, man, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, tell me the real answer, because I have your number. So I'm going to text you like in a week and be like, yo, did you actually holler at him? Thank you, Spank.
I'm going to definitely hit him. No BS. I will definitely hit him for that.
And that's dope. He had the same number all these years, too. I thought that was, that's dope. I mean,
we've already derided him enough. Like, he's going to talk to Cav, Jay. He's going to talk to Cav. He's going to talk to Cav.
One of his props.
No, he already said, he told us Kev was in Budapest. He just said, for real. He said if Kev says F Mike, he said he's going to tell us, Kev said F Mike. And then I'm like, God,
go back to Will. He gonna tell you to go back to Will. He said, I heard back to Will.
And this is why if Will calls, I'm not taking Jay, because I swear Jay's gonna be the dude with the damn camera filming me cheating. I swear this is the dude that I gotta get rid of.
Ooh, look at Mike. Is that Mike right there?
I gotta get rid of him.
That's gonna be the downfall.
That's gonna be
the downfall of the Takeover Legends.
All right, let Spank go to do whatever he does in that big ass house. Let him alone. Get my heart going to get you, Mike. Listen, I'm just saying. Jay is just ridiculous, dog. Like, this was going so well, and he's always 13 eggs in a dozen. He's always extra.
Yeah, I had fun. I don't know about you. I had fun.
You ruined everything.
I had fun too, y'all. I really did. I did.
And that's all that counts. Spank have fun. As long as Spank have fun. Tell Naeem, tell Malcolm X we want him on next. Tell Black Wall Street we want him on next.
I got you. I'm gonna let them know.
Spank, thank you so much for real. God bless, and I hope all the best for you guys. And I know everything's gonna turn out amazing as it always does with you. Plastic Cup Boys, if you know them, if you see them in town, all over the country, make sure you go check it out. They were just in Arlington, Texas. They'll be all over the country. Spank, is there something you want to promote? Something you want to tell anybody about?
Yeah, we'll be in Baltimore Comedy Factory Memorial Day weekend. July 3rd, we dropping. You know, Kev had gifted everybody a car at the end of a tour.
Yeah.
And when he gifted them, we started doing like cruises with old school cars and meeting up with other people with old school cars. Now we got a TV show out of it. So that airs July 3rd on Motor Trend. It's Motor Trend. I don't know how you could download Motor Trend app. And I think we got 8 episodes or whatever. It's a dope show. It's going to be us coming together trying to figure out how the hell you fix these old school cars. We didn't know it costs a lot of money to fix these cars. Yeah, because you got to update them. It's 2021. These cars from 1969 and they just don't drive the same. So you got to update everything. But
hey, Spank, you need to write a book on how to pick your friends correctly because you need to write a book, my dude.
You got Kevin Hart. He ended up with us.
Hold on, Spank. The cars that Kev got you, right, turns into a show, which is amazing and is a God blessing. You know what my friends do? When they came over for a function, they brought Jenga.
That's a funny.
You gotta record that. That can be a funny YouTube video series. That could be you gotta record it. I'm trying to tell you.
We had fun.
Go ahead. The next thing, Spank. The next thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. The next thing.
What's the next? I think that's about it. Just catch me and Naeem on tour in different cities. We're in Baltimore. We got the TV show. We got the Sirius XM radio show every Tuesday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, channel 96. And that's all I'm working on right now. And I'm trying to get this TV show back out there. I'm trying. I'm gonna keep working.
You're gonna get that TV show. You're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Make sure you tell Kev we'll do 5 days a week. We're not. We will do 5 days a week. It's not a problem.
Right. It's not a problem. Y'all hear?
And tell Kev if he says, "Well, I need 7." It's not like I'm gonna say nah. It's not like I'm gonna say that.
We'll do 2 days of best stuff.
Right.
Like I might shrug my shoulders a little bit, but I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I'm like, all right, Sunday it is. Like if he needs an Easter Sunday show, goddamn, I'm there. I'm there. Your TV show is coming, Spank. Thank you so much. I can only thank you like 6,000 times because y'all don't have to wake up on the West Coast to do this.
No problem.
Thank you for actually doing this interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Plastic Cup Boy, more importantly, a hilarious comedian, actor, and the future writer of a TV show that will be on. Give it up for my man Spank.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Spank. You almost messed it up, Jay. You almost ruined it.
What do you mean? What do you mean almost ruined it? We were showing love.
Jay Black always trying to finagle something.
No, he's a friend. I mean, it's crazy. 20 years. I mean, I thought I was going to keep the same number. I'm noticing a lot of people keeping the same numbers. That's dope. I thought that was dope.
So now we got 2 ends. It could either be Will Smith or it could be Kev.
Oh God.
Off of that one, like
I think we can work both sides of it.
I absolutely think I agree with you. I think we can work both sides of this. I think
Will needs you the same day that Kev needs you. Then you got to choose. Will, like I need you 2 of those days.
Who you picking? Who you picking?
It just depends on the bag. It just depends on. It depends. It depends on what's going on.
Yeah, Billy, I did it. He picked Viola for my last one, Billy, because she got a donkey donk. Allegedly.
That's an ignorant. Like the last one, I realized is so disrespectful. We're never the last one is just it's done out of meanness. It's not love. It's done out of meanness because you really, in actuality, you pick those 2 to play. Which ugly chick? That's in your mind. I'm not saying they're ugly, but that's why you did it.
And Jay Black, we all know how you grab out our skin chicks.
I'm clutching my pearls, Michael.
I'm not messing with Jay. You almost messed up our Spank interview.
What do you mean? We show love. He's a friend. We grew up it's all love. When Kev come on, it's gonna be the same thing. Because Kev is gonna do the show. Will Smith gonna do everybody gonna be on the show.
They're all gonna do the show. No, you're right about that. I'm not even gonna fight you on that. Everybody's gonna do the show. Damn it. You're all gonna do the goddamn show. Everybody's gonna do the show. I promise you. Everybody's gonna do the show. I don't know how long Jay Black's gonna last, but everybody's gonna do the damn show.
May not be with the same producer.
Produced by Tamara.
It might be one less square.
Damn, it's like, you know, it was funny because and I don't mean funny in that type of way. It's like, damn, like Spank been with his wife for a long time, my dude.
I think they were together 10 years before they got married. Yep.
And then Gary, Jesus.
I was just wondering if he had to pay that you know.
No, I think
sure,
I don't know.
She was there. She rolled when it was the Laugh House Spank. So I'm sure there was some type of.
I'm tired of y'all thinking y'all get checks because y'all rode. Like, but that's a whole. We ain't got time for it. It's 9 o'clock. We're supposed
Monday.
to 10 o'clock. Yeah,
Monday.
I'm tired of y'all. So y'all wasn't in the gym when I was shooting them jump shots. Y'all wasn't like. I'm tired of y'all.
But they was at home washing them dirty drawers, though.
They were supporting you while you were on that road.
Supporting you.
It's funny when I make a choice to drink and drive, and I wind up in jail. But when I make a choice to get myself in trouble, but when y'all make a choice, and it turns out to be a bad choice, y'all get paid for it. That's absolutely amazing to me. When y'all make a poor choice,
okay,
y'all get paid. When I make a poor choice, I'm held accountable. Okay, you decided to ride out for a dude, and all of a sudden he don't like you no more. That was your choice. I know Shawnee can't wait. Like Shawnee, she got the itchy trigger finger right now. She wants to put the box on.
But you know, she's the one that filed for the divorce, though, so that's different.
No, it's
she
actually
had her ducks lined up before she filed, if that's what she wanted.
Who?
You talking about Gary Owens' wife, Kenya?
Because
hey,
she what?
Shawnee.
Because
she filed for divorce, so she should have had her ducks lined up before she did that.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, y'all. One day y'all gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna listen to me. New law, the new law, and I know Bill Maher had new rules. New law from here on out, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it so y'all get irritated at me. New law: when you get married, you come in with what you left. Yours is yours, and you don't get nothing just for riding out.
Oh yeah, that law was in effect.
But Michael Shawn, she did say that she handled the finance side of the business, of his business, the entity of Gary Owens. So,
and we believe that because she said it, right?
Yeah.
She said
so we believe that she said he was making how much money a month, and you believe that she was the one handling the taxes and doing the auditing and all that. We believe that.
No.
Well,
I mean, they probably had a CPA. They probably had a CPA or an accountant for it.
Yeah, accountant handled that. She didn't.
So if
she had to oversee it though.
So if she was overseeing the finances and she was doing all that, and she's the one who filed for divorce, wouldn't she have put money to the side so she'd be straight right now?
Guess she wasn't smart.
Oh,
or maybe she did, and she just wants more.
She wants more.
I know. The ovaries, they will never admit that sometimes, like, I just want a new law, just a new law. That's all I want. So that we know from the door that if you want to give up your career, you realize that you don't get no money at the end simply because you gave up your career.
Y'all make that sound so simple. What happens when you get in this relationship with somebody that's trying to work on their dreams? You have to be supportive, or else you're not holding a person down. So, baby, can you help me do this? Because when we get here, I'm gonna buy you that house on the hill and put you in a Lex and ice your wrist out. So if you do this for me, then when we get there, I'm gonna have you. I got you. That's what happens.
Oh, that's crazy. But what happens to the person who does that and it doesn't work out? Then y'all what? Like the real pressure is the dude that says, I'm going to do this and makes it happen.
Right.
Because if he fails and everything, then everybody's like, look, you dealt with that loser.
Right. And you still over there trying to pick the loser up and help the loser make his yeah,
pick the loser
because
up.
if you leave the loser, then you wrong. You shouldn't have did that.
No, but
why don't y'all?
But why don't y'all have to take responsibility for the choice that you made? Why do y'all want credit for making a choice, and then when it doesn't work out, y'all like, yeah, but I was here all that was your choice. That was your choice. That wasn't my choice. Y'all chose to ride out.
Everything is not always in black and white like that, Mike.
The team either wins or the team loses.
Team.
Team. Operative word. Operative word. Team.
Yeah. So why is someone paying out to make sure to overcompensate? Once we lost, the divorce is a loss, correct?
Yeah, but we all taking that loss equally.
Why are you pouring champagne on your head?
And she called the divorce. She set the divorce up. Okay, well, if you set it up, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she didn't think. Maybe she thought she was still going to get that $44K a month. Like he was,
maybe
you know,
he told
that's
her
what
that
he
he
been
was gonna
doing.
give her that. We gonna split. I'm still gonna take care of you. You gonna be all right. Y'all act like this stuff don't happen.
And you know when lawyers get involved, that's what happens.
Y'all act like this chick wasn't just somebody that he couldn't deal with anymore and was like, enough's enough. And then she's like, all right, I need $44,000 a month.
Possibly. That could all happen, but if you already paying $44,000, I can see if she said, well, I want $60,000 a month. He was already giving her $44,000
for the $44,000 a month was covering the bills.
Well, he's cut off
Her
all
bills.
contact with her now. He won't even. She said he won't even answer her
want
text
contact with her
messages
either.
He won't pick up the phone. He won't say nothing to her. Which is
You pay that when you're winning. When the loss is in effect, you don't pay that. I don't pay the loser.
Well, he said, you know, she said that she's still stuck with the bills. The bills don't go nowhere just because my feelings change.
Now she can pursue her dreams. Now she
Yeah,
can get her
but
career popping.
Well, y'all just like to run a woman's credit all down in the ground. She get everything done, and then y'all, I ain't doing nothing.
I never run any woman's credit down. So don't
that's
say
what
y'all.
happens.
I never run anyone.
That's what
game has to be
that's
over.
that's what will happen if he continues to not give her anything. Like, I mean, it's just an abrupt stop. I mean, there has to be some type of segue or some type of titration down and come to some type of mutual agreement. It can't just be, I'm giving you $44,000 a month and then, okay, you want a divorce, so I'm cutting off everything.
She wanted the divorce.
The lights keep on. I don't care if the mortgage is
She
paid.
wants the divorce, not
She
him.
wants the divorce.
And in most cases, it's only for a certain amount of time. Like, she don't get $44,000 for the rest of her life.
No.
Usually, it's just a certain amount of time, so everything can settle out.
60 days.
And normally,
No, Cam.
And normally that's enough. The judge normally looks at it as
you know what? I'm on y'all team now. 60 days.
But see, the judge normally looks at it and engages
Yeah.
it from a perspective of how long is it going to take for that person to be able to sustain themselves.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's all
60
spousal support
She's
is.
a grown
It's not
woman,
meant
60
to last
days.
for the rest of your life. It's
Remember,
only
she was looking over
supposed to last for a
accounting
structured period of
affairs.
time.
So she's good with money. 60 days. Get out of here.
And guess what? You would find out if people really loved each other if they knew at the end of the day, no matter how successful he or she got, you get nothing. You get what you came in with from the door. If you knew that from the door, people would think twice before getting married.
But this is not about love at this point.
No, I'm saying this is why it's called a new law. So that a new law. How about this?
Yeah.
Hey, if we get married, if I blow up, you don't automatically get any money simply because you were whippy while I blew up.
But it's not about just you blowing up. It's about the lifestyle we have created.
No. This is what I'm telling you. Listen to the whole law. You don't get nothing from me. I don't get nothing from you. Do not take a job because you want to ride out with me. Take a job because that's your choice. Because listen, at the end of this day, unless we make, this is what I'm saying about adults. Adults act like adults until they get married. An adult has to say, listen, we're together. I love you. But when I do this, we can say all up and down, we did this. No, we didn't. The reality is I did. Or you did. So all I'm saying is that, hey, if we make a side arrangement, I go like, girl, put this money in your account. Or you say, boy, put this money in your account. But when we get divorced, nobody gets money for just being around. Nobody. And if we do that from the door, then people will really think twice about getting married. And what it would really eliminate is sugar daddies and gold diggers. We would not have any of those anymore. We won't have any sugar daddies or gold diggers. We won't have any of that because they'd be like, there's nothing you can do. You can't get money just for being with me. You can't.
Don't be messing up the sugar daddy
But it's
situation.
not about just it's the lifestyle. We together, we working or you're working, and I say, and you say, okay, I need you to stay at home, handle the house. You working, you bringing in all the money. We get this house. We get this house that we live in. We live this certain lifestyle. Now all of a sudden, okay, we want to split up. Who maintains this?
Shawnee, and this is why my new law, you know it from the door. If you make a choice to stay home, you don't get nothing just for staying home. We tell you from the door. I'm saying men and women. Some women aren't. I'm with you, Mike. Some women aren't choosing the man. They are choosing what's best for the children when they give up their career. I'm telling you, the law is telling you from the door. If you get married, don't think that you can get money, men or women, simply for being there and giving up your career. That is your choice. That's your choice.
That is true, Don. Marriage is a business. I agree with that.
Like I'm tired of people being I'm tired of people being like, yo, well, I spent this time with him. You made a choice to do that. And in everything, every aspect in life, you have to man or woman up for your choice, except marriage. Then you go like, well, I was just here. Okay, you decided to be with him. Or you decided to be with her. That's why my new law is from the door. If y'all really want to get married, understand the parameters. That's all I'm saying.
Great law.
What happened? You muted. Hit your
Mike,
button
you muted,
on the back.
Oh, that was the women muting you, Mike. that was the
button on the back.
The women muted you, Mike. Oh,
Hit the button on the back of your mic.
Hashtag.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, mute Mike. Mute Mike.
That's real talk.
Oh, now it sound horrible. Now you sound hollow.
Mute Michael Shawn. Mute Michael Shawn Day.
They got married.
That's the women
law.
She deserves money. No, I mean, but they weren't. I mean, okay, let's flip it the other way. Okay. Let's say it's the other way. The woman and the man get married, and the woman is the one that makes all of the money. And for her to continue to be as successful as she wants to be, she says, hey, honey, it would be really good if you just sit at the house and take care of this so I can keep doing this so we can continue this lifestyle that we have, if they got kids or not. Okay. Right. 10 years down the road, they get a divorce. Okay. During that time, if she say, okay, I want a divorce, me personally, I don't think it's right for her to be like, well, you ain't gonna get nothing. Okay, because for 10 years, y'all have lived like this. You asked this man to take care of this so you could continue to build what you trying to build. So just say, all right, for 2 years, I'll take care of X, Y, and Z. And that'll give you time to get on your feet. Not something that you got to do for the rest of their life, but just be regular. I mean, to me, that's only like common sense. We done been now. If we only been together a year, 2 years, all right. But you done put in 10 years with me, help me build my career, put your stuff on hold. Then the least I could do is say, well, okay, let me at least give him a fourth.
How's my mic sound right now?
Good.
Jay,
you sound good. You sound good. You back.
This is my whole point of the law. This is the new law, so that before you do that, you know what it is. So when you make that choice, you realize the consequences. That's all I'm saying. Like, before you do it, and we'll find out how much this is about love and how much is not. So if you don't want to do it, you'll be like, wait a second, I'm not staying home. I need to keep working, because if we get divorced, I'm not getting nothing for this.
Yeah, but you're not thinking like that, because we in a marriage and we a team. We trying to build something together.
Shawnee, we not a team. We're a team until it ends. And then everybody wants to get what they get. So I'm just saying, okay, y'all can be a team. Y'all can literally be a team. But just know, when it's over, you don't get extra credit points simply because you made a sacrifice. You don't. That's what I'm saying. If we put it up front, I'm telling you, people wouldn't be so quick to get married. People would really be like, listen, and then women or men wouldn't be so quick to end their careers and be like, I'm just gonna stay home. And you know why they stay? Some stay home is because the potential earnings that he's about to make is so great that you go like, yeah, I want to live that lifestyle.
Or they could say it's because it's for the greater good of our family that I stay home and make sure.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not it. That's not it.
The household's good.
That's not it. That's not it. Because it's not for the greater good for the family unless he's making a gang of money.
Yeah. So
no, it's not.
If that's our goal, if that's the goal, but to get you on top, to make this money, to get this bag, and I'm supporting you from that aspect, then how is that? How is that not a good thing? That's for all. That's a greater good for the family.
It's the greater good off of my skill set. So you decide to sit home because you can't do what I do. And you decide that I have a lucrative job opportunity, but you know for goddamn well that it's not going to make the money he's about to make.
But guess what? You wouldn't be able to go out there and do what you do without a support system.
Oh, I could. Oh, I could. Oh,
not with kids. So you mean to tell me you can go on stage and tell jokes with 5 kids? With 5 kids, you got to find a babysitter. You got to find somebody who's going to nurse. It's no way. It's
and the reason why you're with me is because of this skill set, and you know this.
No,
yes, you do.
No, because you didn't have that skill set.
He was already killing it before he got married. You already know. The reason why you sat home is because you were like, yo, he's about to kill it.
He's about to blow up.
That's why you sat home. If he was making $10 an hour, your ass would not have sat home with the kids. You'd have been like, I'm driving Uber, I'm working at the CVS, I'm doing whatever it takes.
So
but
we
guess
can
what?
Stay on top. Yeah.
You made a decision because he's gonna make us rich.
No.
Yeah. It's yes.
No.
He's gonna make us rich, or she's gonna make us rich. Like, stop, y'all. Like, this decision is like when you make that decision. That's what I'm saying. Let's put it up front in the beginning of the marriage. You can't leave with nothing unless y'all decide there's gonna be a deal where y'all exchange money. But in the law, you're not getting nothing. You're coming with what you leave with. So then
I'm moving out of Michael Shawn land. I don't want to live here no more.
That's cold-blooded.
I don't want to live here no more. I'm moving out of Michael Shawn's land.
All of life is cold-blooded. But then when we get to marriage, everything wants to change. I'm just saying, if somebody tells you from the door, if y'all really in love and y'all really know each other and y'all really together, this law wouldn't affect you. This law wouldn't affect you.
It's not always in black and white like that, Michael Shawn. Sometimes things go wrong. That's why they get a divorce, and that's okay. It's okay if it don't. It's okay if it doesn't work out. But what's not okay is if I put my career on hold because it's mutually agreed between you and I that I'm going to. My role in the house is that I'm going to stay home, take care of the kids. I'm a manager account because you can't afford no accountant right now, so I'm going to be that. And so you can, and then all of a sudden we get a divorce, and you're going to tell me that, oh, you on your own? And I'm not even speaking on the Gary Owens situation. I'm just speaking on divorce in general.
Well, now with the law, you know, the new law, you know, if you do that, I'm giving you the choice as a grown ass woman. I'm putting the law out there. So if you do that, you know, you're doing this knowing that you're not getting anything if we get divorced. And he's not getting anything. So if you want to do it, feel free to do it. But it's so funny how all of a sudden y'all don't want to make this choice when there's no benefit at the end. If you want to make the choice, make the choice. If you want to give up your career, give up the career. But you can easily say, I'm not going to give up my career because at the end of this marriage, if we break up, I won't get anything. And guess what? That is what life's about. Life's about going, I'm not doing that because if I do that, I know what could happen at the end. That's why the new law. I'm not saying what goes on now. I get what you're saying.
I'm moving out of Michael Shawn land. I don't want to be here anymore.
No, because don't nobody want to take 1,000% of being an adult.
I mean,
because
but how can
it's
you
not
be
always in black and white like that?
How can you be supportive?
You don't get
her with a job.
The black package. The benefit package of being fired or quitting.
You get unemployment if you get fired from your job.
But it's not equivalent to what you make. It's a percentage.
It's a percentage. So yeah,
small percentage.
So that's a percentage.
Why are y'all so scared? Why
It's
y'all
not
so
scared.
Why y'all so scared to know that y'all gonna make a choice?
It's
and
not
you can
scared.
say no. How about this? Y'all can say no too.
You say nope, I'm good.
Y'all can
But
say
who
no.
says no? Who says no to the greater good of their family?
Family.
From the family structure. Who says no? And who goes into marriage and having a family with divorce at the forefront? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that. I know it's for the greater good of my family, but I'm not going to do that because what if I get a divorce and that person leaves me with nothing? No one's in a marriage thinking like that. That's hindsight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So nobody goes into a marriage and say, "Hey,
so
I ain't giving up my job." Who cares? Who cares who changed the diapers? I ain't giving up my job because if you leave me, you're gonna leave me stuck like Chuck with nothing.
Yeah, and if you know that from the door, then your decisions have to be made accordingly. Because unfortunately, the reality is that most of these marriages end in divorce, and y'all still want to live in this make-believe world. It is a business transaction. That's what marriage is.
And since it's a business transaction, both of us need to hold up to our end of the business. We all got roles. You got a role, I got a role. We agree upon it. If something happens to the business and we can't any longer agree, then we need to separate, and there needs to be some parameters, and there needs to be some type of compensation or some type of.
This is what I'm talking about. Y'all want unemployment out of relation. I'm telling you from the door, you don't have to do anything.
If there was sacrifice and we agreed upon this,
Mo, I'm telling you from the door,
there has to be some type of transition.
Why
you can't just leave somebody stuck like that?
Why are you so upset when you can't? I'm telling you, you're not getting anything. So I'm telling you right now, nobody gets anything after the marriage. So plan accordingly.
Call. Don't come telling me Mike pissing you off. Call. Come, my wife come in. Mike pissing me off. Go call. Call the phone.
I don't get it. Nope. If we all equal, you do not have to stay home
my wife walking in.
You don't have to stay home with the kids.
Oh,
Mike, I'm gonna table the rest of my comments until Monday because I gotta go. I'm late for my surgery.
Oh, go ahead, go get your surgery.
Yeah, I'm gonna table I got some comments for you for that.
Yeah, because I don't see how you gonna have a relationship like that.
I don't see how y'all adults and y'all get mad when somebody says, "Listen, y'all go into this situation. Whatever you come in with, you leave with." That is basic math.
Y'all
like. And then if you decide to choose to make a sacrifice, understand you're choosing to make this sacrifice, and there will be no payday at the end if it doesn't work.
It's not about it being a payday. See, I think that's where we're crossing roads at. It's not about a payday.
We need a divorce lawyer.
It is not about a payday.
Jacqueline was right.
Why? This is what kills me. If both parties know this, why are y'all so anti this? That both people know the game.
You know what you're getting into and what he's saying.
Like I don't. Like we both know. That means if you make $10 million, I cannot get any money from you.
So I don't believe in that whole half. I want half. I think that we're talking about compensation. That's very, very different. And compensating for the fact that, hey, this was my role all this time.
Are y'all equal or y'all not equal? Are y'all equal or y'all not equal? Are y'all equal to men or not equal? I just want to know. Are y'all equal or not equal?
In most cases, in most relationships, no. The man is more powerful than the woman.
Then
they hold more weight.
Because I just heard that y'all. Okay.
So like I said, I'm gonna table my comments, the rest of my comments, Mike, because I know we're gonna revisit this. You know, it's Michael John.
Divorce lawyer.
We're gonna revisit this.
I don't even want to talk about like the laws now. I want to talk about a new law. Well, when we get married, guess what? You can come in with $500,000, and I come in with $500. Yeah, I come in with $500, and you come in with $500,000, and we get married. And like, just understand, whatever you came in with, unless we make a side deal, you're not leaving with any of my money. And I go, okay, cool. I love you.
I'm getting all the women in Michael Shawn land to lobby against this law. I'm putting up a petition.
Get it.
I need all the residents in Michael Shawn land to sign my petition so that we can get this law.
And I'll tell you what, because until women understand this, there will never be equality. There will never be equality till women go like, I don't need nothing at the end of this. I'm only here to marry you because I love you, whatever we go there. When you want equality, it has to be on every single level. It has to be on every single level.
Yeah, Billy. Monday.
Well, there are men who come out of divorces
and they're whack
with a nice wallet.
Ken do is whack with Mary.
Ken do is like I said, and Ken do that's like a whole nother situation.
No, but all those dudes who sat there and said, "I put my career." Now I can talk for dudes. I can talk the way I want to talk. All you dudes who said, "I'm going to put my career in the back seat," you put it in the back seat because she was about to make a whole bunch of money. That's why you put it in the back seat. That's why you put your career to the side, because your career wasn't going to be as efficient and make as much money as hers. That's why. That's why you did that.
But if we are together and we are trying to get to a point, and this is going to help us get there, and I say, "Hey, Mike, look, I really need you to be my manager. Play the role as a manager for right now, so we don't have to send money outside of the house."
Cut a deal. Then that's when we sit there and go, "What if we get divorced, Mike?"
But we're not thinking about that because we in love. We're not.
I know, but you know who
get a divorce?
Not realistic.
You know who the dumbest people? No, let me tell you what's not realistic. Being in love. Let me tell you what's not realistic. Being in love is not real. Yeah, prenups. All of a sudden,
prenup. We're anti-prenup then.
No, prenups are fine. Prenups are fine. No problem with it. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about what happens while we're together. If we start and during this, so coming in, I got 500, you got 500, but during our marriage, I blow up and you were my manager. So you think I should just walk away and just
when I say you need to be my manager, I don't understand why people can't have these conversations, because as much as we try and lie, marriage is a business.
I think actually,
and I tell you why. I tell you why marriage is a business, because divorce lawyers make billions. So when I asked Shawnee, "Hey Shawnee, I'm a comedian and I'm about to kill it," and I said, "Shawnee, yo, manage me." That's when the side deal comes, Mike. If this doesn't work out, how am I going to end up? Because I'm about to leave my career to serve you.
Mm-hmm. That's a difficult conversation, and most people don't have it.
You know what's a difficult conversation? Is asking somebody for a divorce. That's a difficult conversation, but it happens every single day.
They said Stacey's on notice, Mike, when Will put you on. That's what Action said.
Stacey ain't even gonna have a side deal, because I'll just be like, I'll be cutting Stacey most of the check. All I need is to live somewhere if we happen to work out. That's my thing. My side deal, like, go ahead.
See what you just said. See what you just said.
But because I'm amicable, because I'm because I'm that doesn't mean it should be the law that somebody has to give up something because you sacrificed something when you made a conscious choice to do it.
Laws are supposed to be constructed to level and even out the playing field, to make it fair.
Yeah, and y'all lean on that.
Who are not like you, for those who are not like you and willing to say, "Hey, you've been riding with me all of this time here. I want to make sure you and the kids are straight. Just let me have this." Everybody doesn't do that.
Okay, so let me tell you about the law. My skill set created created your lifestyle. My skill set. Nothing that you know how to do created this lifestyle. Nothing.
No, that's not true. Something I do know how to do helped with the lifestyle. Yeah, you got on the stage and told the jokes, but I kept everything running behind the scenes. So
let's say you're not my manager. You're not my manager. My skill set created this lifestyle. And now, after I leave, I'm supposed to keep you on the same lifestyle that my skills have. Not what you'll be fine at. Not what you'll be fine at. No. You want the Rolls Royce too. You don't want the BMW.
So you mean if I just sat at home and I went shopping while you worked all day, I didn't take care of it? That's something different. That's something.
Let me ask you something. Different. And I hate to bring Gary Owen's wife. For the last 10 years, she didn't manage him. I know that for a fact. She and all that, I took care of the finances. Do you know how easy it is to take care of finances when every bill can be paid by somebody else?
It still gotta be managed.
Wait. You want to have credit for being able to create direct deposits for every bill that gets paid? You created direct deposits. You didn't write a check.
It's not always in black and white like that.
No.
Everybody's situation ain't like
his accountant handled the taxes. His manager handled most of that stuff. And she said, I handled the finances. You handled finances where you had direct deposits, take everything. $44,000 a month came in and you just sent it out. Dog, you don't need a GED to do that.
That's not the only support that she provided. So again, we're talking about if someone gives up their career, right? And no, she may have not been a millionaire in her own right, in her own career, but she would have been able to take care of herself. What she's stating right now is basically he has cut off all ties, meaning he's not providing any level of support. And of course, you know, the energy company, the gas company, none of them, they don't care how long your divorce is going for. They still need to be paid. So I think that, again, when we're talking about spousal support, we're not talking about long-term for the rest of my life, you need to take care of me. We're talking about a provisionary amount of time in order for me to be able to sustain and figure out how I'm going to get through the rest of my life, because we are no longer together and I cannot live the lifestyle that you have accustomed me to.
Again, all of this would be nil and void if you just listen to the law. Take care of yourself from the door. I don't get what everybody is so scared of.
So then your marriage is going to be a individual thing and not a we thing. It's going to be an I thing and not a we thing, and that's not a marriage. A marriage is a we
They don't
thing.
want to work.
It's a we
That's
business.
what the bottom line is.
No, it's not that. No.
Wait.
You carry your career, then you carry your career. That person carries theirs.
Yes.
It's all fine.
No, it's not all fine, because when you want that extra support, then the first thing men say, she ain't supportive of my career. She always over there doing
always working.
He always working.
That's no different than a trash man and someone who works in nursing.
So
They
I know
both work.
I know
Ain't
people
about
who are
support. You both handle your
thousandaires.
business.
I know people who make that, you know, regular money, okay, and their wife stays home because they have a lot of kids and daycare is expensive. So her role is to stay home, and that helps them to be able to survive and save money.
Mo, my whole thing with this law is then don't have a lot of kids, because you know what it is. People will have to take responsibility. They can't just do nonsense and be like, well, you know, I stay with you. Everybody has to be accountable. Y'all like, it makes it a I thing, not a we thing. No, it makes it a personal responsibility thing. And I don't care how long you've been married, you have to have personal responsibility. So you have to have these conversations. I'm not going to stay home and watch the kids because of this, and that. And I go like, well, why not? Yeah, because, you know, what if we get divorced? And I go, oh, so let's cut this. Okay, so let's cut a side deal. Let's do this. Side deals are cut every day in marriages. Mo, every day in marriages, side deals are cut.
Like that. That's hindsight thought. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody is in a marriage sitting there saying, all right, you know what? If this don't work out, I need you to write on this piece of paper. I need you to write.
Guys,
why do you sign it? If it's hindsight, why do you sign a marriage certificate? Because you're signing what?
Nothing for the last 10 years. Okay, action.
You're signing a deal.
Yes, the law. I said marriage is a business. We all have roles in this business.
Okay, so it's a business.
If this business goes
every
to
day.
the left,
In business,
if
there's
goes
change
to the
and
left.
arrangements every day.
But if this business goes to a left, I am a therapist,
yes.
Right? If I decide to get married and I jump outside of my career and I'm not actively working as a therapist for 20 years, things change. That means when I get out of this marriage, I can't just jump back and go into work in my field. No, you know why? Because you know why? But I don't have that 401k plan like you do, right? Because I've been at home.
Whose choice was?
I don't.
Stop. Wait. Stop with this. I'm leaving for Friday. I'm leaving. Your choice was to make that choice.
I am vacating Michael Shawn's land.
Like,
Goodbye.
y'all don't want responsibility for your choices.
Goodbye. It's not in black and white like that. It's just
no, it is in black and white. Life really is in black and white. When we blur it because we want us to have these conversations. Black and white is that you got yours, I got mine. Period. The only people who sharing it is our kids. Period. It's black and white. When you go to the courts, it's black and white. When the IRS calls you, it's black and white. When relationships happen, that's when y'all decide it's not black and white. Everything in life really is black and white.
We're gonna revisit this on Monday, and yes, I gotta go get my surgery before
Go
my
get your
surgery.
surgery and make sure you're super healthy and be
I
careful. We
am.
love you.
Thank you.
All right,
We love.
let's get out
I
of
love
here.
you too.
Jay Black got bacon and scrapple. We don't give a damn about your bacon and scrapple
yes.
because when you get divorced, you're not going to be able to get no more bacon and scrapple because she's going to spend years and you're going to have to spend extra. You're going to have to spend like $2,500 extra because
it
she
ain't
made
gonna taste
bacon
the
and
same.
scrapple for you.
It ain't gonna taste the same.
All right, y'all. Everybody have a super weekend. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. If she's not working, she's going to get your ass divorced. And also, in all seriousness, never let anybody take your happiness. Laugh at every single thing. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, Shawnee, Sexy Mo, DJ Cam, Jay Black. Thank you to Spank from the Plastic Cup Boys. Thank you to Dr. Smith for coming through. The Takeovers.
Will Smith. You got to thank Will Smith.
And thank you for Will Smith, who's going to change my career. Thank you to Will Smith. And Shawnee, even though we disagree, please send me that post so I can post it and let everybody know that Will Smith liked my comment.
Oh, you want her to actively play her role, huh?
I didn't say play her role. You ain't gonna get me in that. No, I didn't. Just actively do.
That's called business. We're doing business right now.
Actively do what you choose to do.
All right.
See y'all Monday.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.